morning. Jesus Christ, Ezreal. I might have to be voice lines after that one.
Nice. You can send the bill to my uncle's museum.
Minions have spawned.
When you've got talent, there's no such thing as a
Fuck. You said I'm too young for you, Zoe? What are these voice lines? This is not normally. Wait, I have first strike Ezreal? What the hell? What are these default pages? No way I'm running first strike Ezreal.
artifact police. Wait,
Is this game out any good? It's alright. I like that it's quick. Oh my god. Dude, what? He's on fire and he's just the tankiest person in the game? What is this?
My dad death have been greatly exaggerated. Name's Ezreal. E, Z, oh, you're dead. And my boots are not waterproof. Fantastic.
Shit.
I truly hope nobody saw that.
Oh. Did I just jump into a bubble? Alright, we're getting Yordle magic. Dude, why do I have first strike?
Back from the dead. That confirms it.
We need a cannon and we need a... other thing.
Oh, embarrassing me in front of the bad guy. I'm at my best when the world's on the brink of annihilation. I don't believe they talked me into this.
Dude, he's just... he could like bubble into bubble almost.
Can I get an itemized receipt? My accountant's way too good at his job. Claim the terrain. Totally that rock. That wasn't supposed to scare me, was it?
Dude, we're not getting any kills. This is crazy.
It's not made of stardust. It's not really.
What? Nah. My auto just doesn't go through there? Despite the animation? Kills. Oh, yeah, I don't have team chat on.
The entire universe awaits us.
What? That literally went right through him. What is that? Black shield, maybe? It's just the fact that you can recall in this mode makes... There's no damage reduction for ranged, and you can recall.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Should be broken up into little pieces.
Alright, we both miss everything. All good.
At least the first star didn't put me in one of the
It's coming right down the wire.
Oh my god, he actually got fucked.
any of these priceless artifacts for sale.
Is Morgana allowed to do what he's doing? Doesn't seem illegal.
Know your environment. My environment is wet, muddy, and ancient. This is really worth 10 times the asking price.
No. Oh, Julia's dead. No. Unlucky. Top damage. Team's fault. GG's. GG's then. Nothing I could do. If you do top damage and lose in a game of League of Legends, it was completely outside your control. I can't hear anything. What the fuck?
Nobody likes to have to count those minions.
It's working
every
now.
single
I
time.
problem
Make sure
solved
there's
it.
Not a seventh one sneaking in there. The Nautilus, a reliable engage band away. Braum, the final band of the draft here for TL, and we'll see how Shopify want to go with this one. Alistar has been a pretty popular.
I'm somewhat of a
pick recently,
troubleshooting
and
god.
they'll lock that one in for Seos. I really like this, especially with contracts being on a
Will
jungler
Palafox
that
cook on the
wants to
Ahri?
skirmish like you were talking
Nope.
about with the Xinjiao.
Wait.
Having one of these CC roam
Holy
buddy supports
shit,
always feels
Shopify's
good.
comp looks
Yeah,
terrible.
definitely. Alistar right
I didn't even
now
look at
just
TLs
does
yet, but
so
Shopify's
many
alone
things
should be a
so
scheduled
well
loss.
in the game, since there are so many team fights centered around all these objectives.
We'll see. We'll see.
Really, really good primary engage support. Really good peeling.
I haven't
as
been wrong
well,
before,
and
but in
Seos
theory, it's like,
has
you know, I've been
played
right
that
so
role
much that like I must be
exceptionally
due to be
ever since he
wrong
was
at some
added onto
point.
Shopify moves around with especially contracts a lot, super actively. So the extra Alistar CC is going to go a long way with jungle as well as with the rest of the team fights. But Poppy is a really good answer.
Oh shit,
He's
Yuji's in.
And Ahri
Yo.
and Alistar. Very high value core JJ.
Am I alone in the watch
here,
party?
For the steadfast
What do you mean?
presence.
And we've also got Jan bringing in the Jin, so if Talia
I got all
and
you
Pantheon
guys.
both dive in for a fight to collapse somewhere, Jan can back them up with the curtain call. I know one of the fans in the audience had a sign that said pick Jin, and already the sign has been fulfilled here in game number 1 by Team Liquid and Jan on that pick. All that's left now is for Shopify to lock in B-Boy's carry, and they're going with the Kaisa.
Dude, this game is going to be exciting no matter what, because the map is going to be spread and there will be picks everywhere from both teams.
Yep.
There is so much damage and long range mobility as well as kill opportunities in this game. This definitely should be a fun one. Either team, that means, that gets an early lead, I feel like will have a very good chance at snowball.
Dom ain't streaming. Where's Dom?
Very, very careful about some of the early kills that do go
Maybe
over.
C9's doing
Both
extra
these sides
scrims
could be
today because they got
extremely snowbally.
shit on
And
yesterday.
I want to go back to what you were talking about when we saw the top laners get locked in, how Rumble loves to team fight, but Ryze loves to split push. I'm very curious how the cat and mouse game of split pushing is going to go this game. Because yeah, Ryze loves to split push. You know who likes to gang up and beat up split pushers? Pantheon. Talia, they're happy to turn a 1v1 into a 3v1, and that kind of back and forth of can the Ryze find
Who's
the right
playing?
positioning
It's,
and the right timings to push,
Team Liquid
or is it
versus
just gonna be a
Spotify
Luke
Rebellion.
for the globals of the other side? That's one of the main stories I'm looking at in this one.
Everybody,
give me 1 second. I'm
I'm
speedrunning this bagel.
Let's get into it. Should be a super exciting one here. Crowd is pumped. Team Liquid and Shopify back on the Rift.
Both of these teams have already secured their spots for the playoffs. They know that they will not be getting
Oh, wait, yeah,
eliminated
this is-
weekend, but you want to be
Shopify
looking
was
good.
top
You
2 in their
wanna
group.
go
That
into the
shit's
best of 5
crazy.
phase, feeling strong, feeling like one of the teams to beat. Shopify, I think, already surprising a ton of fans by being in this guaranteed playoff spot to begin with, beating out 100 Thieves for one of the top 2 spots in their group.
That is a very good point, Flowers. And you know, one big reason that actually got them
Umpty benched,
over the
yup.
edge to be in this position for Shopify Rebellion,
What is that?
has actually been Ludwig co-streaming. They have a crazy win rate when he
Oh,
has been
shit.
co-streaming, and not as good as the win rate when he
Where's
has not
B-Boy's
been
health?
co-streaming.
Okay, so it's 100% versus 17%. That's quite a
What the
difference.
fuck?
It's quite a difference. I heard that he was going to co-stream today, so we'll see if that 100% can keep on going for Shopify. Of course, there have also been some other smaller factors, like Fudge playing a lot better, contracts being an absolute beast for them in the jungle. But right into some early action, Core JJ tries to use his sweeper, and Seos almost gets the timing there to defend, but headbutt not enough to defend his ward, and Core JJ wins the support battle.
Core JJ now with the biggest gold lead in the game, the biggest farm lead in the game.
What a beast.
On the support Poppy, just 1.5 minutes into the game, and now he's stopping contracts his first buff. We're joking around,
menace.
but Core JJ is a menace
What
at level
in the
1 on
heck
his
is
Poppy.
he
Now
doing,
Seos is coming in to stop him. Core is just on a Tour de Rift. What is happening? Where is he going? Contracts is going back to the Wolves now.
Flowers, if Contracts is the engine for Shopify, as the analyst has said, then Core JJ is a wrench in the engine. He just delayed Contracts so heavily with this invade from Poppy. It is going to mean a huge lead for UG. Core JJ is
Sorry about
helping
that.
out
I'm back.
their
Good.
new jungler, and he's even going back to bottom lane to get as
Holy,
wins out of
what's
B-Boy.
happening down here?
B-Boy dropped down to 100 HP HP while Yuji has been stealing away Contract's jungle the whole time.
Yeah, it's so crazy here because Contracts isn't going to have anywhere to go except back bottom for revenge. We'll see if Yuji's able to cross the entire way because he was seen by that ward. So
Core
that's a
just
critical
fucked
top ward
Contracts?
right there.
Oh.
And Yuji's just going to stay efficient, and he's not going
Oh,
to path over to
baby.
his red quadrant to defend because Core JJ's got it covered.
Nah.
He is
Core's a
public
actual
menace for
fucking menace.
Shopify fans. Core JJ is just completely halting Contract's jungle progress.
He is halting the whole game, Flowers. Core JJ
This man
is
needs to be
League of
arrested for what
Legends.
he's doing.
Look at all the wards. Look at all of the
They
wards
have
that
4
Shopify
fucking
has.
wards to watch Core come in.
Jungle looks like a Christmas tree in 3 minutes, and Core JJ is coming down the
That
chimney.
is
He's
fucking
not gonna allow
crazy.
Contracts to take this buff without a
You got it.
battle.
Finally.
Contracts, what he should be doing right now is just saying, well,
JJ.
I hope
Core
bot lane
JJ
wins.
is a support, a jungle, a mid lane, an assassin, a tank, a mage, a miracle worker, because they put Yuji in, and we had all these graphics, prepared for Yuji, hype him up, and all
Interesting
about his
pathing by
history, and
pathing by
he's a
Yuji. He just did his big camps on
NACL
top side.
MVP, but, like,
He didn't do his
Core JJ
blue.
stealing the spotlight.
Kind of makes sense.
He's making Yuji's job so easy.
Get the respawns
here.
going.
He got to
Is he gonna
start
go
on Contract's red quadrant, steal everything
for the
away,
Raptor reinvade?
While Core JJ made Contracts take 10 years to clear 2 camps.
That is just absolutely crazy.
Nope.
You saw the gold lead. It looks like Yuji's already got a kill. He's 27.
His top's
on to
pushed in, so it's
12.
probably not a good
Contract
idea.
just had to stand around and wait for his chickens.
And this is the timeline of the history there for Yuji. A lot of time with Fly Academy, Fly Challengers, plus Maryville, and now finds himself on Team Liquid with the GOAT support, I guess.
Yeah.
My favorite supporting style is when my support goes.
I love it. It's
Yeah, actually, Umpty's sitting there being like,
where's
where's my
The
invades?
tier 1 stage is as comfortable as humanly possible. He is flying first class into the jungle on this one.
That's what you like to see from the veteran players, Flowers.
Yeah, you gotta.
Damn,
just run
Yuji's
through
this
the
much
name,
better. He's
teaching
just
the
up
environment,
21
showing the
CS.
ropes.
Uh-huh.
Make sure
Holy
the first
fuck.
one's a couple of softballs, right? And that's
Strictly
that's
due to
what
his
he's awesome to do on
1v1
this one.
clear
It's
speed.
actually really cool too because with Pantheon, of course, your level 6 is a global, so you are going to be able to move that lead around the map. So when Core JJ is like playing for jungle,
Maybe Core just had no
playing for
faith
the
in
whole
Umpty.
team,
He's like, dude,
basically.
I don't even want to get my
He's
lane
doing
behind
it
to invade
again.
you.
He's going back.
He's
Contracts.
also Core JJ.
Nah, this is so diabolical, man.
Safe in doing this.
Yeah, Contracts really wants to try to at least use the smite to secure the Gromp. He gets the Gromp. He survives the Core JJ pressure for now.
But will he survive mentally from this onslaught of the Poppy?
I think that one might already be in play. Like this is so frustrating to deal with because Core JJ is just
It's
not letting
fucked. It's
Contracts
actually fucked,
breathe.
especially
When
on
you
a
think
Xin Zhao.
Zhao, it's like we were talking about in draft, man. You think skirmishes, you think this guy's getting in the game early. He's putting on some pressure. But now it's Seos under pressure as Yon and Core are
1
gonna
W?
force out the flash from the enemy
Did you already
support
use
here,
it?
too.
Okay, so all
What the
both
fuck?
flashes traded
Palafox
there
is
for
using the
support
elixir
support
shit on
for
Ari.
JJ, as well as Seos both have Hex Flash, but that is just so much pressure. It's kind of crazy. We could.
I think
literally
Faker
do this
played
game
Ari
like
last
this
night, but he
doing
went Rod of
JJ's
Ages.
Point of view. The
Thoughts?
entire time. It could have been a pro view here. Dragon is now finally up, and bottom side of the map is just fully controlled by them from the immense amount of pressure and all these invades. And here we go. The level 6 Pantheon already
Ooh.
makes a pass towards mid. But
Level
Palafox has to
4
ult
Xin
away from
Zhao.
just the seismic shove. Yuji didn't even get in range there.
Dude,
But of
he's
course,
so
Yuji is
fucking
2
homeless
levels
right now.
Above Contracts at the moment.
Yuji is him.
And the bottom lane should be guaranteed Dragon. And
He has
since
the
he's already
same
cleared out that
farm
side
as
of the
his
map,
fucking
Contracts has nowhere to go.
laners.
Contracts on his Raptors will finally tick over to his level 5, but Yuji will still retain a full level lead afterwards, plus getting the Dragon for TL.
What happened to Umpty? He
Contract's
rebranded
opportunities
to
find
Yuji.
something are even so much more limited too when you consider the fact Seos doesn't have his flash to try to make an engage play to set it up bottom. In the mid lane, Palafox had to use his ulti to escape Yuji's gank that didn't even require the Grand Starfall. The pressure's in the right places to make
Grand
it so Contract's
Starfall?
difficult job just becomes more and more
Is he a fucking
strained.
Moonkin?
We're only 7 minutes into the game and it's a 1,000 gold lead lead, plus that first dragon uncontested over to the side of TL. We will see how rapidly either side wants to switch their bot lane duos towards that top side
Where's
of the map.
Sneaky?
with
I don't
Rogue
know.
spawning here in about
I don't
45
care.
seconds.
I think it's just so hard for Contracts and Shopify to fight
I'm
any
like
of these
Cagel now.
early
I'm only
fights
co-streaming solo.
because he's been delayed for level 6 so long.
Did he mean Starwalk? I think he meant
could barely get
Skyfall.
it by 8 minutes, but usually should be 7 by then for sure.
Yeah, one camp.
And if Core JJ just roams up there, then I think it's just so dangerous. We'll see about it though, because Rumble Teleport is actually used. Impacts wants to do a little bit of a tempo play
Sneaky's
here.
probably
He
asleep.
teleports to get
He
to
might
bottom
be here
lane
for,
even quicker to hard
game
shove
2 or
the
3.
wave, and then
Maybe
have the
4
free
for
roaming
lucky.
time, to be able to move over. Of course, Rumble, you don't have to roam quite as close because your ultimate has a very long cast range as well, and you can still have a big impact.
Plus, when
Uh-oh.
you look at Fudge's TP,
Here
his
comes
teleport timers
Poopy.
being desynced means that Impact's not going to get punished there. But let's see if Contracts.
Dude, look at
ends
this.
up getting
Yuji's just
all
taking
of
grubs.
Shopify, making sure that their
Shopify is like
both
4-man groups
Meanwhile, the
for
grubs
what?
are uncontested. APA
For
takes a
nothing.
huge
Oh,
chunk of
ow.
damage there with a Void Seeker from B-Boy.
A fucking
charm combo, and now Shopify finally
POV, you're just laning, you eat a charm, whatever, a Kaiser W flies in, procs plasma on your ass.
Will be again no contest from Shopify. Both of the first 2 neutral objectives are TLs free and clear.
Wait,
Yeah,
bot
and I
lane
think they got
CS?
Core JJ's
What
name
the
stamped
fuck
on that.
happened down
Yeah,
there?
he just created
Core's
such
not
a
even
big
laning.
difference in this game, and they're still
Wait,
reaping
Core's
the
actually not
rewards of
laning,
that
and then
difference.
Kaiser's
So
down 30
we'll
CS?
see if Shopify can come back from this. You have to claw your way back in. They don't want to fight while they're at the deficit, so they're trying to farm it back up, get it into a much more competitive area so they can actually fight some of these team fights, or actually find some picks like we were talking about from Champ Select with the Ahri, or maybe some tricky like Rise Realm Warp plays, and some possibilities there. It's just going to be so much more difficult because UG can always answer this.
Nah, TL's in a
blanket of
honeymoon
the
phase.
Pantheon Global
Yawn 94
coming
CS at
down
9
to
minutes.
counter any one of your plays
Core
that you try and
permanent
pull off
invading,
with
like,
Shopify. If you try and get
They actually hate
go for a
Umpty.
pick,
They're all just
you
trying
really
to
have make it
fucking...
fast because Pantheon Ultimate can come
They
down
want
very
UG to
quickly.
look good.
I mean, we've been talking about Core JJ helping build up this lead for UG and set Contracts behind, but the even bigger lead is in the AD carry role. Yawn is up almost 30 farm over
Whoa.
B-Boy, as now Palafox...
Oh, APA did the thing.
Reaper's Wall just gets him out in a hurry, so Team Liquid's mid laner happy to just trade the
He did the
ulties
thing
there
where
back
you
and
don't level
forth,
up the
as
ult till
Impact
you
continues
level
to
it up and
pressure
use
onto
it.
Fudge, and Core JJ wants to get involved in something that's not Contracts. Slam into the wall, equalizer over the
Oh.
top. Fudge with the flash out. Realm
Yo,
looks for safety.
Pantheon ult
He
follow
does
that
get away.
bitch.
Is Yuji gonna go for
Imagine
a
he
crazy
Pantheon
Nova
ults the
Transfer
end of the
combo?
Rise ult. That would have been
Okay.
so fucking
I
sick.
didn't know. Sometimes you get a new guy on the stage. Sometimes he's looking to shoot from the hip a little bit.
Maybe if you give Core JJ the controls to that, and then he sends it in there, because he's just non-stop plays. As you point out, when he was harassing Contracts, he also was revisiting.
How's the
back bottom
Talia
lane,
thing
making
work?
plays on Seos, making plays on B-Boy.
So if you
If
if you level her ult,
you
you can't use it if you've taken damage in the last 3 seconds. Like, it gets disabled, so it's meant to be an out-of-combat thing. But if you don't level it up and then you instantly skill it up and use it, like before you get hit, you can do it.
I mean, yeah, the
Basically,
score
so like
is
you
still
do it
0
while
to
you're
0.
getting
None of
hit.
these Core JJ
As long as
plays
you do
have
it really
actually
fucking
resulted
fast.
in a champion kill, but they don't need to. He's getting so much. He's denying so much. He's
I don't know how well known a
the
mechanic
pace
it
of
is.
the
I mean,
first 10
people must know.
minutes
Like,
of
I
the
assume most
game,
pro players
it
would
is
know,
less than
but
60 seconds until the next
I only
wave
learned
spawns.
about it
Team Liquid with control over the mid lane right now.
not that
This
long
wave
ago.
ready to crash as B-Boy has to just try to scramble and defend against this. 20 minions left on the call for Yawn. Has way less of a time to go on that one than B-Boy does across the way. Still sitting on more than 40 that he needs to
Yo.
as Contracts is hanging around up here near this top lane.
Good
Wants to
morning.
make sure his
Sneeze.
mid laner doesn't get dove.
Was
Damn, you're on time,
Meteos
dude.
is kinda just trying
Right
to
at
figure
Thank you.
out where
1:16
Core
like
JJ's
we
gonna be and
agreed.
Shut down this Team Liquid support machine.
19.
Yeah, 119, just like we agreed on.
Yep. Look, like nothing's happened.
Except fucking Spotify is getting legit run through by UG. Can you explain how Kai'Sa's down 30 CS while Poppy's not laning?
Away from minions that are dying. But
Alistair sucks. That's his problem.
Up that level 6. Don't think it's going to mean too much as UG steals away some
Sub
extra
gap.
jungle camps here.
100 CS on Pantheon.
Well,
every
we've also got a
objective.
couple of big purchases. You can see Yuji already has Sundering Sky completed, got that on his last back. Jan just recalled to purchase the Collector. So fully completed items here on the 2 TL members with the biggest gold leads. Right before this second Drake is about to spawn. There's nearly
Redragon?
2,000 gold lead for TL
Another
as a
objective?
squad. The only big individual item lead that I'm seeing on the side of Shopify is at least you've got the Rod of Ages already completed for Fudge because Impact wanted to go for the fully completed Mercury Treads before going for the first big ticket item. So that's something, but it's not enough to do anything with. Not when Core JJ is still hanging around here near this bottom lane tier 1 turret. And once again, Yuji's just free to take the
2K gold up,
contest.
no
There's
kills,
no resistance
no
from
turns.
Shopify whatsoever. First 3 neutral objectives, TL.
Yuji got
See
hired
the T1 Gen G
the
series
entire time.
last night?
Course,
I was asking my
Core
chat.
JJ is
I saw the
playing
Reddit thread and
enough
watched the
PvP for
games.
entire team.
Oh,
I
they're
saw
pretty
Faker
fucking
play-
spicy.
Yuji's playing Farm
Faker played
Simulator
Ari and
2025, the
built
jungle
Rod.
DLC.
Yeah, Core's like,
Instead of
"All
Malima.
Yeah, he didn't have
you
fucking
this
damage.
work. You fill out the
Yeah,
paperwork,
Ari
you
don't-
get all the
doesn't ever do any
objectives.
fucking
I'm gonna
damage.
take care of,
Yeah, he didn't have fucking damage.
Yeah, champion doesn't actually ever do
But,
damage.
yeah, it is.
The game was
it's
crazy,
also,
dude. Like,
this yawn, you know, this.
literally feel like it was
Collector
scripted to
first
throw
did, we kinda
from
saw
T1.
a little bit of,
Isn't
of
isn't
this.
that
While
literally how
also,
their
like-
matchup always
Moxie
goes?
played it in their
I mean, like, they were
season
losing,
9,
and then they
had
started
really
winning
good
really
power
hard, and then
with it.
the
Of
game
course, there
felt like it
are
was just
other
over. Like, they
differences,
literally
in
got
that
Soul
game
and
that
Baron,
series, but,
and then they go push top, and they just
it
get
is
scooped
definitely
in. Like,
a
Faker
very
and Guma
early
stacked.
and
just
very,
get double
very
murdered.
because you can just
I
pick people
I
off
feel like
with
every
such
time T1
long
plays Shinji,
ranges
it goes exactly like
with,
that.
with the TL squad here. Contracts and Seos are here for the counter this time.
Yeah, I don't even know if Shopify
Like,
wins this
it'll
game.
be a
It's
close game,
Contracts
T1's
running
winning,
after
but then she'll
APA.
be
Who
just-
has the flash defensively, but now Shopify
Fuck
Rebellion's
some.
gotta be careful. Core JJ is ready to
It's
keep on
insane.
fighting. Weaver's wall flies out.
Do you see him
Seos
when he, like,
trapped.
Victor
A bit more
1v4'd?
damage will at least force out the unbreakable
Yeah.
window as Jan opens
That
the
shit was
first
crazy.
and Seos has to
Ridiculous.
try to dodge the shots. Fourth one flies
Actually
out,
ends in a
but
1v1
Tomahawks
him
won't
against
get
Faker
clipped.
and just
Team Liquid still moving
dicks him in the
forward.
fountain.
It's 10 seconds past 14 minutes. That means the turret plates are
What about the
This wave
200
crashing
minions
into the
Sylvia
turret.
in the side?
The
Do those
three
count?
clubs already secured for TL should mean first turret going
Genji
away.
has
Yeah, certainly looks like it. The snowball here.
Genji has
Fudge
beat
tries
T1 the
to
last
realm warp
20
away
times
from
they
the play on
played.
bottom side, and he does so successfully. So
What
at
the
least
fuck?
the cross map there
20?
does not work out. TL were about to make 2 successful plays on
That's what
opposite
Chad's
sides
saying.
of the map extremely quickly, and this has been a team that is so
20-0
good
in
the
matches,
early
28-3 in
game.
games.
6-0 so far when they are ahead at
Ooh.
14 minutes, tied in the league with, oh, what do you know?
That's fucking
Cloud9
crazy.
And FlyQuest there.
I think that.
But honestly,
I think that's not verse
the
T1.
groups here, maybe some similarities, as we saw some similar factors from the previous series
Hey?
yesterday. But TL are snowballing very effectively already. And
Oh.
like you
So-
said,
Oh, that's
with
their
no
their
kills.
streak in
Zero kills on
LCK.
the board. I feel like maybe
Yeah.
maybe our stats guy Leo would be able to figure this out. They were at 3.5
Stats guy Leo?
thousand gold after they got that first turret in terms of the lead. That has to be
What?
the biggest gold lead we've seen all year, and maybe even in a longer period of time than that, without any kills on the board. Team Liquid has just built this out of Core
Why is
JJ's
it so hard to find
blood,
Genji
sweat,
on
and tears,
Games of
and
Legends?
just everything they've taken away from Shopify.
What's really funny is they also, until now, the objective bounties are turning off, but they also procced objective bounties with no kills.
Gen.G
It's
space
super duper crazy
esports.
because it counts all the neutral objectives that they got, plus the gold lead they got through towers, through tower gold. They're going to increase that gold lead with this tower, so they might turn the objective bounties back
I mean,
on.
is it even
Here,
impressive when
still with
all it
0
is they have the
kills.
best player in every role and they play well
controlling the
together?
entire Rift. Okay, Shopify, though, they do have contracts up by the Rift Herald. This
Like-
might be the first
Nice,
thing
dude.
that they can get. Oh,
You got to
they also
stack
Best
lineup
player
and
in
you're
every
winning
role.
every game.
Okay, so they have
And
one
name their
flower
support.
panel. That is
Burrow.
that's more-
Duro.
Yeah, let's
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you who it is.
They're
One
on the
pedal
board.
at a time.
They're on the board. Okay.
I was thinking
As long as you win
barrel.
games, one pedal at a time. Oh, okay.
One pedal at a time, but immediately APA throws
We're
out
getting
the
a team
Reaper's Wall.
fight,
The
boys.
Herald fight is not gonna be easy. Core JJ
It's to be a boss
takes
fight.
a bunch of damage.
Holy shit, is this going to be first blood?
Oh! Oh!
No way. Contracts wanted Core so bad for what he did to him this game, and he didn't even get him.
And the gold lead grows, and the objective lead grows.
Fights for one of these neutral objectives. Team Liquid hits him right in the mouth.
Looking like domination, Flowers. It is looking like complete and utter domination on the Rift. from Team Liquid, led by their captain, Core JJ, but now really sealed.
Core's level
in a
6
team fight
here.
And Shopify are getting
Yuji's level
desperate because
11.
of how far they're falling behind.
How does Yuji
LTA
play this one?
walls them off, and then you've got the bottom lane
He
sectioned off
full
here, so
channels
they
a
force the
Q,
flash out of
throws it at
B-Boy.
Alistair,
Meteos has the ultimate, they're on the run, and
walks
Core
around,
JJ
presses his
lives
E.
through it all. The Pop is able to survive
Okay,
on like
he-
70 HP there, runs out through the rest of the team.
He didn't
The
really do
long
anything
range
that
of the
fight.
Jhin ult, the Rumble ultimates.
And back to live, we got another fight already as Seos is about to die. APA just firing off a couple more of these rocks, barely misses out on the kill.
My favorite thing about Alistar is Alistar with phase rush and how funny Alistar
Does
is
SR get anything done?
when he's running away with the phase rush move speed.
They're not that behind in items,
It's really
honestly.
silly.
It's actually
Yeah.
trying to look like
It's a big ass
all
gold
fours,
lead, but
But not quite.
Not quite. Definitely like the.
I mean,
the
items
they
matter
were
when you're down
Shopify right
5K.
back to it.
Alright.
They, you know, they're trying to fight their way out of it. They
Yeah.
know they're in a hole.
Yeah,
they do.
and it's gonna take some.
Okay, they're actually just doing drag.
To climb out of this
They
one,
have-
man. As
Kaisa is such
Shopify,
horrible
they've
condition
got the
here.
Drake down to about 5,000.
she's not in the win condition though. She's fucking worthless trash.
Liquid.
She actually just needs to pick up kills. Oh.
APA goes for the seismic shove, but does not find
Yuji's
Buzz.
too
Ripio
thick.
gets
Oh,
up, at least that's
flash
the
in.
action. Yuji leads the charge. Palafox has to try to run.
Dude,
Contracts
nah, it's
already
over.
creates
The game's
some
over.
space, but both
It's
solo
just a
lanes-
slaughter.
Yuji's literally knocked into 5
Death
people
doors.
and
The
doesn't give a
Dragons can be
fuck.
overtaken. Yon with the kill off
Nah.
Beautiful shooting from the Team Liquid AD carry.
Nah.
Everybody on Shopify's dead. Team
That's
Liquid
crazy.
takes the Drake. Team Liquid takes
This looking like
every
the
game. It's a 7-0 game with a 7,000,
C9
making
versus
8,000
Fly
gold
series
lead.
yesterday.
Honestly, I'm a believer in Spawn's belt. now.
Yeah.
Spawn showed up. Spawn showed up for today. He's back. He's back.
Will this
in
game end
town.
faster than
Team
that one?
Liquid
Probably
are
not, right?
Smashing Shopify here.
What was the time on
What's
that
the
one?
game time on?
How hard
It didn't
It must
feel
have
super
been
fast
like
to me, but-
before Baron.
Cloud9, but again, at
Like
this
24
point, they are so
or
far
something?
ahead that
Really?
These fights just look so easy. You saw like they immediately.
Oh wait, yeah,
went
they have
flat
Spawn
on
here
the
too.
equalizer, and then he was out
Nah,
of
dude,
line.
Umpty's actually got
We're
like.
having-
There's no way you're
we're
feeling
having
good about
fun
this
here.
shit if you're
Running
Umpty,
over
dude. It's like,
people with the rift
Wait,
hill.
Yuji's dead.
Hold on, Yuji in some danger.
You just cursed him.
Shopify might finally find themselves a kill.
now Umpty's feeling good about this one.
For B-Boy.
What the fuck was he
They
doing in
really
there?
stopped Team Liquid from staying on
I don't know,
track
they
for a perfect
straight
game.
cut to him
But
getting
that's
caught.
the only thing you can really claim for yourselves after 20 minutes of
Um,
play. You know
Yuji gets
Shopify's
his
in a rough
entire team
They
hard
kinda knew that,
performing.
Flowers.
spot.
his
Yeah. They're like, all right,
remote
JJ,
coach
held
in
your
person.
hand long enough, buddy.
Gets his entire team hard.
Yuji
Pause,
now,
pause,
but
pause.
Shopify
Performing.
are gonna need more than that. Here they go. They know the only
What?
way to get more is to
Just
fight for it.
re-quoting what you
The
said.
only way out is in, but they're not gonna get there with Steadfast.
Meanwhile,
Presence
Umpty has to
blocking
play with
way.
the
APA
team
now
of
in a little bit of danger as
5
B-Boy wants to
feeders,
continue the chase. Team
including
Liquid falling
himself.
back with their squad of
Yeah,
3.
GG.
Palafox wants APA
GG.
again, gonna find him.
Ow.
I don't care,
Rise.
GG.
The cavalry is here, and Contracts needs a little more damage. Finally, we'll take
We
out
got ult.
JJ,
Shoot it.
but Palafox and B-Boy have
Dude,
already
this
died
Jhin
for
build's
it.
so much
Team
better than
Liquid
the
looking for more.
Yomu's
It's
one.
only Fudge and Seos
He's
still
actually just
standing on the
fucking
Shopify roster,
murdering
and
everyone.
Team Liquid will be happy
Ruler
with
went the
Drake.
Yomi's one last night.
Yeah, they will. Because they've got
He is
a
This build
decreed
is
it is
so
the best
shit.
build.
Along with
Doesn't
the
Ruler
kill
always do
trade,
terrible
they
builds and
also
win anyway?
gain complete priority over
No, that's
Icon
double
here.
lift.
So that thing
Oh.
should get picked up. Couple more flower petals. Of
Holy
course,
shit, look at the
it's
flowers,
just
dude. They
sleep on
actually
things
don't even need to click 'em.
anyway, so
They're just gonna get
no
slurped.
need to spend any time auto-attacking those,
Is
and
this
they will
the
pick up
slurping
the
autocon?
in the aftermath. Of course,
Yeah,
they're still looking
all
2
autocons are the
minutes, 40
slurping one.
seconds ahead into the future towards the Cloud Soul.
Fuck, I want to see him get
Shopify
slurped.
have clearly made the call.
Okay, they're just
okay, let's just full send it.
evaporating off the map.
We are so far down. Yeah, we have to.
They're getting
we have to full send
gomaged.
at this point, but honestly, it's too late. Like it's almost 10,000 gold lead here. Maybe they can pull out a miracle.
My face when I
and-
get
and
gomaged.
extend this game. It's gonna
Did you know
have
that
to be
esports stands
at
for
2 minutes into the
entertainment
future here
sports?
for this Dragon Soul fight.
Nope.
Maybe they
Does
could
not.
find a pick
Electronic sports.
beforehand would be the ideal situation. So
Yeah,
you
but
don't
LS
actually have to
decreed it
fight a
earlier.
Full 5-on-5 because they're so heavily disadvantaged in a full
Well, we're gonna have to
5-on-5
veto that one.
that you need something
Fucking
else
all
to go
sports are
your way
entertainment
earlier.
sports.
It's just really
NFL's
hard because
esports?
look at the
Okay.
vision coverage from Team Liquid. The top side fully lit up. so
Email,
the hope for
entertainment
Shopify is to
mail.
make a bottom side vision surprise play,
I hate the name
in
esports though. Like I
advance
wish
of
I
the
never caught
arrival of
on.
the Dragon Soul, so that then
Just call
they
it
can
fucking
start to,
pro
like,
gaming.
compound some
I swear
small
that's what it
was
victories into a
beforehand.
bigger one.
So before
I never would have.
I
When I
do
was a
like
kid,
that
I wouldn't
better.
have wanted to become a fucking professional esports athlete. I wanted to be a pro gamer.
Wait, they killed APA and UG?
All right,
Oh my
get Umpty back
God.
in. This guy's dog shit.
shit.
Ooh, that was a fat rumble ult. Wait,
what about the Palafox?
I don't know why Shopify's going in. This Jhin is actual Thanos. Ow! His beehole. Does he have Sundered Sky on Jhin? Oh my God, Core stopped hitting, give him the kill and died.
Yeah, that's why he's
True
healing so
support.
much.
Sometimes it is really hard to control and throttle your comeback because they made.
Wait, did
the
LS tweet it or
ideal
something? Where did he decree
bottom side
esports as
vision surprise
entertainment
play,
sports?
Flowers. Right here, they're going to be able to get a
It was in a
couple
very
kills. At the
long-formed
moment that you start to get kills, though,
tweet about
your mind is thinking,
the 5-minute
is this the
downtime
best
between
opportunity
dragons.
to push the advantage of a couple of kills and members of TO being down?
And then he
to
like
try and
compared it
get
to
more?
WWE
Or do-
and
when
The
do we
5
need
minutes
to
of
call
Doom,
this off and take
this
our
post?
Yeah.
victory already? Right there.
It was a fine post, but
WWE
I don't know why he called.
is the largest esport in the history of the world.
yeah, okay, I don't know why he did,
It
he
is
did all
modern
that
day
though.
Greek/Roman acting. Dude, respectfully, what the fuck?
Just remove the word esport.
But it is really easy to feel for them and kind of get into that mentality of, ooh, we are starting to come back.
Oh, hold on. Already the next fight is started up.
Oh my God, a spicy battle.
Some space, but Yon is just way too strong.
I mean, there's literally no hope, bro. This Kaisa is a turd, and so is Ari. Bye-bye.
Sorry, I was so fucking stomached by this tweet.
That's why I was so late. I was also stomached.
Dude, that is a wild read.
Shopify lose 4 out of 5. It's only Fudge alive, and Team Liquid continue to run the Rift. They've got that next Drake alive. That one's getting picked up once again for free, and that'll be Dragon Soul for
He's
TM.
saying pro league
Maybe
can
he's
be
just
boring. I
farming,
mean, sure.
Now with all the extra move speed, the map it becomes.
I wouldn't mind if
very,
the game was
very,
sped up, like
difficult to spread and to play for Shopify. Cloud Soul just
Average
cut
game
Well,
time
okay,
would be lower.
the thing you could criticize,
it gives
what
Team Liquid, and it
the
makes it so
hell?
easy to use a big gold
The
lead.
thing you could criticize is the Baron timer
There we
swap.
go. Okay.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
Otacon
that,
doesn't need to be 20.
Count those small things, Flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're,
Or even, like, Otacon
Baby step into
could also
combat.
just literally spawn at the same time as
Well,
Baron.
brick on the road.
The problem with the bricks in that road, Kobe, is Yon almost has twice as many kills as
No
the
reason to be
entirety of
separate.
Shopify put together. He's
Yeah.
He's 11-0-6.
I don't know, I mean,
The Jhin, he's
I feel like
5,000
the thing I've been
gold
saying
ahead
forever,
from his lane
and I don't know if you saw the
Now,
dive
Core
where
J's
I actually
been
asked
impacted.
Froxen about it,
Not.
like
Burns
the,
on the grill, and they
you don't even know
look
what
at
episode it was,
Team Liquid with a 5v4,
but I was talking to him about like
Baron
the
just
sieging
spawned, and
thing
he's about to go
that I brought
lights
up before. It's
Like
just
how,
like,
how hard it's to siege without Baron, yeah.
yeah. And he said he actually agreed with that, but he said it's like a really fucking hard thing to do. Like it's something they've been like iterating on, trying to find some solution to, but he doesn't want to like make something unless he knows it'd be good.
That was probably be what the banner was an attempt to do, right? Banner command.
Yeah, but I mean there could be other stuff too.
Yeah, that they haven't released or something.
It's kind of crazy that we're even considering, like, will this be as much of a stomp as
Yeah, I don't know. I
that,
mean, it's.
you know,
I feel like
Cloud9
most
series
ideas you come up with for
already?
that would be like.
Shopify, though, they have been able to fight.
You have to
some
think about the
kills back for
abuse
themselves,
cases
so,
for them.
You know, they're scrapping a little bit. It's just that they're
Like,
so
if it
far
is
behind, the base
really
basically melts
the
in
game
front
is
of
super
them.
siegeable, what if a team just picks like some fucking turbo degen and Chandler comp and just starts A-ramming at like 9 minutes? Like, what do you do? And just keeps taking all your turrets and you have to fight them.
I would say the core of the problem, if I was going to diagnose it, is the amount of damage. Like, okay, like, I think tier 2 sieging is fine. I think it's in a fine state. But I think tier 3 sieging is, like, really impossible just because of how the base is set up. And the core of the problem is kind of just, like, the amount of damage the turret can do if you dive.
flash to escape there, but with him so critically injured, TL know that there's no way for
But I don't really know how you
they're going to force down the second
fuck with
lane of
that.
super minions to spawn with that inhibitor
Like,
eliminated.
do you make the
Maybe
tier
turrets
3
get weaker as the
specifically?
game goes on. They start doing less
Team
damage.
Liquid is looking clean.
They certainly
Okay, but
are.
like, what if you made
Yeah,
it
I feel like
tankier?
them and Flash
So
have
like,
really focused
it
on
didn't
early
just
games
evaporate as
in,
well.
the last week
or
of
something.
scrims, 'cause, they certainly are
So
able
it's like a
to
longer
snowball very
siege, but like you can
effectively
actually
here.
fight.
And especially, both of them using the Jin. It's actually
Yeah.
up to a shield bow now too for Yon. So
Because I was trying to
since he's
think
so
about
far
why
ahead, he's even
Dota feels
getting some
different in that
extra
way. Like you
survivability on
can
top of all the
literally
damage that he
siege, and
already
it's
had to his
it's.
spiking
I think it's
so
literally
far.
because the turret does not murder you. Like
Very
it's.
big fan of this,
It does take it the other way, where like the
and
turret's
IE
almost
build.
useless.
Of course,
Yeah.
we've got
But
rapid fire in there,
and
but
also they
he's
do
gonna
have
get back out again.
when you go farther, they have high ground as a mechanic.
Yeah, I've seen that. That mechanic seems pretty AIDS, not gonna lie, but I guess it's something.
Yeah, it's weird. For sure.
It's like 30% chance to miss your attacks hitting uphill.
I don't know if it's 30. If I was gonna guess, I'd say it's 50, but I never know.
Oh, Jesus.
And TL have a 13,000 gold lead to just force the end of the game on those numbers. Fudge,
Oh!
Palafox, and Contracts are going to need more than a
Boom!
miracle here as Yuji just immediately jumps forward.
God damn.
Palafox is taken
What a
out.
fucking
Contracts
stomp,
wants to
actually.
use his ulti to make some space, but it's not
They had a
going to
couple
work.
for fun
Impact
throws.
takes him out of the picture as Fudge drops the Realm Warp. Core JJ
Yeah.
tackles him right back out of it. And Team Liquid,
If I'm playing
looking
against
to
Liquid,
farm a
I'm just
couple fantasy
permabanning
points
Poppy.
before
This
one
champ's
ends.
annoying, and
Those
Core's
turrets are gonna
way
die
too
just
annoying
to the
on it.
minions. Seos and B-Boy are back alive,
It's
but
not
Oh,
the
they don't
first
have to
time a
worry,
jungler's
it's-
been fucking assassinated by it.
just trying to dodge the shot.
You know, like the fearless part matters.
Liquid slams game one.
Just let him play it once.
15.7
Get his
Nah.
cringe out.
It's too traumatic as a jungler.
Team Liquid here. Dragon Soul.
Okay, I'm
It's
gonna
25%
Go
mischance,
see.
people are saying.
What a huge snowball.
It's
and
25?
It all
Really?
started
Yeah, 2 people in chat said it. Must be true.
The Poppy menace. He
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've always said I wish it was easier to take turrets when they're being defended, but not so free to just like fucking two-shot a turret when it's undefended. Like, the thing I don't like is where it's just a fucking close-ass game, and then you win one fight and you just break their entire base because the turrets just fall over.
So far behind from so early on into the game.
Yep.
Like, you just fucking
TL did
end.
a very good job snowballing off of that early lead, and one Poppy's heroics.
First blood didn't happen till the Rift Herald fight. That Poppy heroics,
I feel like,
he was winning
I don't know,
the
what if there was
Cold
some
War
mechanic that was like,
against Shopify. No
turrets
shots
were
even needed to be
easier to
fired.
kill, but
He
then
was just winning
when
the
you,
fight. Just
like, when your
hammers
team
down.
loses a
Yeah,
turret,
it was
all your
winning
other
the
turrets in that
race
lane get like a temporary, like,
nonstop.
pretty big
Team Liquid,
defense
they
boost.
didn't need kills.
So it's
They
like,
controlled the map. Core
not
JJ
as hard
was
to take one
controlling
turret in a
everything.
lane, but like
It was
continuing
a
that siege
delight to
after you've taken the
see
turret has
unless
like
you were
diminishing
wearing a
returns.
Shopify jersey. Hey, attention all LTA fans. From now until
Something like
May
that might be
28th, fans can cast their
decent.
ballots for the Kia Most Valuable Player and Kia All Pro teams using the QR code on your screen right now.
Or is that trying to fix the end of the game in one push thing, or?
Yeah. That way, like, the turrets aren't fucking invincible to the point where it doesn't even feel worth sieging. Like, they could make them weaker, but then also it's just not like... I think the thing you want to avoid is if there's ever a strategy that just involves, like, literally picking, like, some Sona
Huge
Seraphine
poke shit, yeah.
bullshit and, like, Jay's Sona Seraphine TF, you just, like, fucking 5-man in a lane and just start pushing and the game just ends right there. Like, that would be really stupid. Like, that would actually be the worst gameplay ever, but... I don't know.
What?
Wait, Core doesn't die for this? What? Okay, I mean, is that not weird by contracts not just go kill Core at that point? Contracts kind of, like, asked for that.
Make any sense? This level 1 shit?
Nope. Man, there needs a random button. I don't know who to play in this brawl.
Like, do all junglers get fucked like this if Poppy just walks at them?
You can, yeah. If your team's not helping you.
I mean, like, Kaiser Alistair is weak, but I don't know. Something seems off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like there's nothing you can do about it, but it is pretty possible to do that. I think normally the punish would be like your AD carry can't actually lane 2v1, but like you said, Kai'Sa Alistair's super fucking weak. But then it feels like they just didn't expect this. Oh, I'm against a Karma Yumi. I don't want to play anymore. GG's.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like ideally Alistair just literally matches. Like, Poppy isn't even really
But I'm just wondering, like,
doing
at
much.
this 140 mark, like he stuns Xin Zhao into the wall. Why
You
does
think Contract should
leave
chase?
Here? Yeah, fucking kill him. What is Core gonna do? I mean, I
It would
guess you're
just,
worried about
in theory,
Core
be the
killing
waste of
you.
time. Oh, yeah,
No, I mean, I guess
actually,
there's like
not, you only
some
get
risk of Core
chunked.
killing him because the next like stun, if he gets wall banged with Ignite at that HP, he could just die. But
Pretty long cooldown, I think, right? He did start with the wall bang at the top. The
yeah,
bubbles. Okay, like if they can, they could probably kill him, right? Probably.
I don't
I
know if
guess
they
the
would
time spent killing
full-on
him is probably
kill
worth
him,
it.
but like, I think they could get him to the point where he couldn't continue invading. Well, I mean, it's kind of fucked either way, I guess. Like you fight him and he'll likely get away, and then you're just still letting your jungle clear. But if you don't do that, then he'll just keep sitting around and harassing.
Yeah, the alternative seemed worse than what happens if you do try to kill him. It's true.
So this series will be a turbo stomp, and then 100 Thieves versus DSG will be super close. Then DSG will win if it's like yesterday.
One can pray.
Damn, load screen longer than the game, unfortunately. Sometimes you lock in Riven and you get one other melee champion the whole game. It's actually kind of prisoner dilemma, right, with the balancing, because it's like, if you pick a poke mage or some shit, it's like the only thing you can pick that's not just gonna probably get you a god awful comp. Because if you pick like a melee, even some AD carries, like you kind of need frontline. You want the original World's Riven skin? Which one's that?
Here we go. So long I've wandered.
Brawl's fun as a 5-man stack? Yeah. Like, I can play 5 enchanters. Me and my kitten can play Yumi. Like, it's so fun. I'm box.
Conflict awaits.
Yeah, that's 5 of them. I feel like Brawl could be better with some changes. Like, I'm having a decent time with it. Some games more fun than others. I don't hate it.
Not here, not
If I was going to change it, I would make it like bigger map, more spread out. So there are more chances to like 1v1 people. Like, I think the idea of jungle camp's not bad to spread people out, but it's like the map is fucking tiny. Like you can, I feel like you could get all of them while still being basically ARAM'd. Yeah, maybe like 2 more lanes or something as well, with like the jungle between them would be kind of cool. No, I actually feel like Dominion was a better solution to this kind of thing, just like a fuck around mode where you could pick your champ. I was one of the few people who actually played Dominion, like, unironically. Oh, Christ. I think they know I'm here. Dude, what? 5-man gangbanged for that? Nah. My bad.
How should I proceed?
Like, the problem with Dominion was that it got botted a lot. And, like, people memed it. It's like the fastest fun thing. But as far as a mode where you could just, like, kind of fucking fight people with... I don't... I was confused when I talked to AzuBK about it. And he was saying, like, they want to keep the idea of, like, snowballing in... Because I feel like if you have a deathmatch, like... You don't want snowballing to be a big part of a deathmatch. I always thought the idea of a deathmatch was just like no stakes, like don't give a fuck, like you're not trying to play a real game, you're just trying to frag out. Wait, that was his ult? Fuck. Free.
Burdens of the past.
Peace. Dude, like, I'm so bored. Karma Yumi. Not even the first time I played against this.
Focus. A sword near.
The one that really surprised me was when I was talking to Azale about this mode, he was saying, like, he really hopes they don't have the ARAM buffs and nerfs or whatever. And I'm like, what? Your opponents are winning, it said in chat. Thank you. I didn't know.
Learn.
Good comms. POV, Sneaky, you lock in Riven for a fun brawl. Enemy team is Kha'Zix plus a bunch of enchanters, and your team's 480 carries.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Did you win? That sounds like big W.
Still going. It's kind of close, but it's not fun. They have a Yuumi who's perma on fire. I think Yuumi should get the on fire buff, actually, personally.
What does on fire buff do? You take more damage?
Same shit as Nexus Blitz. Like, I think you do more damage, you take more damage, and you have lower cooldowns.
So no downside to Yuumi, cool.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The bumpy road.
I need some fucking Yordle magic stat.
We're working with Ez Wheel. BL draft would be nasty. Dude, Sion Ezreal, oh my god.
What conflict is
He's actually picking Talon?
It's coming right down to the wire.
What? Viego. That was almost Talon. That felt like the Talon.
What does Talon feel like?
Big stabby blade.
Damn. No, I think League's more fun with Yuumi in it. That was a good call by Riot.
Wait, they counterpick Kha'Zix.
Really?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Kha'Zix versus Viego in a game 2 Fearless seems kind of crazy. See, Vine and Fury are out. Sinjao Pantheon.
And York. No York jungle.
No York jungle. Nocturne, Sedge were banned. It's gotta be something better than Viego. I mean, there's like the AP jungles. There's Skarner. Nobody pointed Skarner. Javan. Lee Sin. All right, guess there was only Viego.
Some of those duels, a lot of it for Kha'Zix relies on getting into position early. When you
Damn,
have crush,
spawn on stage
presence, it
buff.
means you are isolated, plus you
Oh
are
my
unseen,
god, that's so hype.
A lot of it can be, gained through early invades, warding jungle paths, and having a support help you out. So play for jungle, I think, is going to be a theme once again here. Try and play for jungle advantage. See if you can get a lead there for either one of these carry-style jungles.
Play for jungle as Umpty sheds a tear in backstage.
You're talking about, being there early, getting out on the map, being proactive.
He said, I gave everything for this fucking team. Then they replace me and they give everything to the new guy. It's actually fucked.
Yeah, because Core JJ did it first, and he did it better. Core JJ, original. You were talking about getting there early. Core JJ, he literally started with a level 1 before minions spawn ward kill. Do you remember? You were joking, Flowers. You were like, oh my god, Core JJ, he's got the most, CS. He's got the most everything.
With and without spawn, 13 and 9 without. What?
What are they, like 9 and 1 with him, I think?
They have a relationship this
You think?
year where he coaches
Or your
South
fucking
Korea
eyeballs.
remote to
Actually, let's
stay with
sync.
his family, and raise his kids,
Oh yeah,
but
there it is. They just showed it on
sometimes
stream.
when they really need him, they send up the bat signal, they call him,
Yeah, let's go ahead and sync.
spawn, and he comes
I'm
back,
at
and they just
110,
instantly have success,
13.
Flowers.
And
14,
that graphic is updated
15.
with last game included in there.
think we're
9 and 1 with Spawn
pretty much synced
here with
somehow.
the team in person.
You need to count. I'm
Accidentally.
better at syncing.
Man, it
I'm good at
really
syncing.
does. The Spawn
25,
effect on this
26,
team just
27,
turns into an
28,
entirely
29,
different beast.
30.
We're good.
Shopify got a little bit of a taste of how tough that beast is to deal with in game 1.
Well, we're going to see if Contracts can make them taste fear with this Kha'Zix. He has gone with the first strike, Flowers. It's not the Conqueror cooldown reduction.
The thing I don't get is why can't Spawn just like
This will be
go to the
a
TL
damage
facility during the
Kha'Zix,
day and then fly
doubling
home
Kha'Zix here.
to Australia at
The
night to be with his
first strike,
family?
to try and generate the extra gold.
He's just not committed enough.
Burst damage.
He doesn't really
Like
care.
how is that any
Oh!
different from another job with a
Actually
commute?
pull it off. It
Is this not an all-in? What the fuck?
easy in pro
I guess
he
did his cleanse.
And
You can't.
mentioned, it is hard to get around a Nico. It is hard to get around Rel sometimes. So,
Oh man, that seemed kind of like a fucking kill they should have pursued.
these AoEs, you have to be very, very good with
That was kinda
your
crazy.
Nah, not if you
using
know it's
your
good for you.
ultimate, to get in and out of
Rel
these
W'd
fights,
in,
and not
whiffed,
just get caught
hit
up
nothing.
on the Scion
Ezreal
line,
gets hooked
looking
on
for
it.
the good openings to get kills on back.
And
end.
eat
Ezreal's
shit.
doing
It does help
tricks on
always,
it.
of course, when you've got a Galleon,
They're level
you
2
have
though.
only
Shopify's level
downside-
1.
on your team. Point and click from
Nope,
Nautilus,
they were
which
both
is
level 1.
starting
The
to
only
get
downside is the
Galio
cleanse.
helps you
But
when you go in with your ultimate,
I mean, if you just
being
cleanse the
able to
ignite
get
instantly,
really good
or even
position
the
with Galio ultimates, and allows you
somehow
to
Gore
actually
hits 2.
play team fights a lot
Gets
more
Q.
effectively.
Okay, nice. You
Wait.
Palafox
finding there
is
for the
just
ATA,
dead.
Wait.
the
Wait.
strangle barbs locks
Oh, he's
up
dead.
Palafox, and one more
Nope.
auto attack doesn't do it
Biscuit.
because Palafox
Or-
drank his
No
potion.
biscuit.
I've never
Nope.
seen a
No
Was that
biscuit.
pot?
PSA for remembering the
That's
pot.
not
His health
biscuit.
fucking popped up.
There, Palafox
That was just a
barely
pot?
holds on.
Flowers, I got confirmation that
Pot
was
champ.
4 health left on Palafox. Calculated.
Wow, yeah,
The
exactly.
genius midfielder Palafox.
Genius midfielder
calculated.
knew that he was going to have that extra 4 to spare.
He was getting the absolute most out of his Doran shield.
That is a lot of value for Palafox.
Do you think
who,
LS is just
does not
rage
have
baiting when he
his
says
flash
shit like
before, though
wrestling is
ATA did not have to
esports?
spend any summoning
Like, there's
spells,
no
nearly
fucking
getting that
way
kill, so he'll have plenty
he's
of
saying that
advantage
shit without a
in that
big
mid-lane
fucking
matchup
grin on
in
his
the next
face.
5 minutes, especially with UG
Thinking
power
about the
around.
reactions
I feel
he's gonna
like
get.
This game is going to be a better test of how well UG actually does as an
I mean, he
individual.
responded
One
to
of the
someone
comments-
below.
JJ Booster.
Yeah, one of the comments that I read from the live discussion thread between the games.
Did
was
you
a
read
guy
that one?
saying, you know, you
Yeah.
can kind of just put anybody, just pluck a random guy from
Yeah.
ladder and put him in the jungler chair last game. And
Someone
say,
said
"Well, you're still gonna
WWE
win the
being an
game."
esport sounds like a
That's
crazy take, and by
probably pretty true.
definition,
Poor JJ
just
won
objectively
everything.
wrong.
But in this one, you know, Contracts
And then
has
he
not
says
been steady,
esports,
egregiously
entertainment
far
sports,
behind
sports
from
and
before
activity
the
involving
big
physical
Meteos
exertion
spawn.
and
It's
skill in
going
which
to
an
be a
individual or
much
team
closer
competes against
battle.
another or
UG
others for
did have
entertainment.
very good stats
How
in
is
that first game,
WWE not an
47
esport?
Obviously, up
And
on
then the
par
person
with
linked the
14
definition,
because of
which
the way
is
the early game
a
went.
multiplayer
UG
video game
strapped
played
up to the
competitively for
outside. Sayas
spectators,
finds a nice
typical by
touch on the
professional
other one who
gamers.
has to crash down defensively. Seos and Big Boy also.
Honestly, dude, I can't tell. Like,
fuck, that shit's too good.
You see wards on the Raptor brush.
maybe he's deep in it.
For TL, helping try and
Doesn't
trap
give a fuck.
Kha'Zix, of course, does
Just
need
wants to troll the fuck out of people.
this champion
But like he's got a serious beginning, but then he just slipped in the troll.
damage to actually, get lethal
Or the
threshold
whole thing
there
was
so you
troll.
can actually find the kills. And so
I don't think the whole thing was
both
troll.
of the junglers so far, but that ward is quite nice to fully track the
There's too much
Kha'Zix.
text in there.
Everybody's been
And it's not like a Dante's post.
Kha'Zix gets a couple early kills and then control.
I was gonna say.
Gets all these, isolated kills later on. Becomes really hard every time you're like traversing through the jungle.
Is Dante
You
still
have
with
to have
his
wards
girlfriend,
everywhere. I'm
where they
talking
had
about
the
these brush.
long
So
breakup
trying to
stuff
track
on
him early
Twitter
once
and then
again,
instantly got back together?
But he is going to take a stop off towards
The content milking? I don't know.
over here, towards the
Probably.
ward they have in Dragon Pit, and we'll start.
Not
I
making
haven't heard
shit up.
anything about it.
Wrap around here, and with the earlier recall from their bottom lane, it should be, well.
We don't know.
It's gonna be answered. That control ward in the middle brush did see them path over.
You saw the-
so while
did we
they
talk about it?
of the health of it.
Oh my god.
Seos is ready to engage on Yuji.
Is he dead?
It's a little bit too close.
No.
Contracts follow.
The
As
Valorant
soon as Yuji
fucking
flashes away, they recognize
Sean
the
Garris
mistake,
exposing
run right
thing.
back over to the objective, and
No.
Shopify Rebellion are gonna
What
claim
was
the
it?
first Drake.
This is
No.
why junglers
He, like,
probably
he made like a 5-minute video
control the most.
saying that the whole tier 2 Valorant scene is infested with
But this game is
fucking
good
game
now.
throwing,
And that time,
gambling type
going
shit.
over 2 contracts.
Really?
blackmailing.
Example too.
That-
Yeah.
Holy shit. It's a fucking
Ignite used, and so they
mafia.
didn't get the flash, but Core JJ took
Pretty
the
much.
opportunity, got some deeper vision again. Core JJ placing that control.
But, like-
there, popped over the back of
Yeah.
the
Like I don't know
wall.
think anything's come out of exactly like who's
So
been doing
this
it.
time around, to work along
Yeah, that was like the
contracts,
VCT, or
of course.
no,
Will is not
that's
level
Valorant,
one
the fucking
terror that
Vietnam
Poppy
League.
is. Nobody
No.
really is, so
what was the Vietnam League called?
options there this
Remember, it
time
was like
around. And we are
fucking-
currently
VCS, someone in chat said?
level 6s
Yeah,
for the jungles.
VCS.
We'll see if the
That's
flash
like one letter away
difference.
from VCT.
You
It
know,
checks
you
out.
see,
Yeah,
having no
true.
flash on the Diego of Contracts is going to be able to pull something off here with his flash advantage once he gets level 6. Oftentimes, you use your early ultimate charges to get in there for ganks. Try and get that early kill so you can actually get to your first lethality spike and start snowballing.
Wait, this Busio tweet's funny as fuck. After the C9 game, he said, "Didn't know I was playing in T2 Valorant. Thanks for the win, C9 GGs." And he's holding up a stack of money to his ear like a phone. That's fucking troll.
Yeah. Okay, I don't get all the memes that are being said.
Because it's
About it,
basically
like,
saying
everyone-
like C9 win traded them.
Okay, but like why is no, dude, there's been a bunch of the Valorant people like making fun of it and like making joke tweets about how they are win trading. I'm just like, bro, like that is one of the most serious fucking topics ever, and like instantly it's just being made fun of.
I don't know. It doesn't seem that serious to me.
Not Busios, like the people actually in the Valorant shit.
I mean, is it that weird? I feel like people meme about shit all the time.
They do, but I don't know. It's just a different topic.
Oh! Oh no. All right, GG's.
It's like when fucking like the Kendrick song about Drake calling him a pedophile 200 times in one song. It's just like, all right, it's funny, huh? Drake's a pedophile. It's like, is he actually a pedophile or like what are these claims? I don't fucking get it. Like that's a very serious allegation, though. And it's just nothing literally came out of it at all.
He played
It's
it at
like,
the
yep,
Super
he's a-
Bowl.
Goes live to one of the biggest fucking venues and shit ever, calling him a pedophile 200 times. You're a pedo. You're a pedo. You're a pedo.
A minor.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with this world, man?
But here, here's another look at it. He tries to go get positioning onto him. The stun is then used, but
I don't know any fucking context.
And then they're kind of out. Then they make the play with the early rotation from Fudge and flash from APA, but Impact's able to make such a
Why, it's
I don't know.
confusing.
I mean, like,
APA can then
I
turn
guess
with the Nico
what
ult,
is the alternative to it,
Yuji's
right?
able to
It's
come
like
back,
he's in a rap battle. He's calling Drake a pedo, but like, what are you supposed to do? Like, full stop, like, massive investigation. No one talk about the Drake being called a pedophile until it's like investigate. Like what? Like, I feel like you meme about it until you hear otherwise. Like, what else can you do?
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but
I'd say 10 out of 10 thus far with this series.
But I don't.
For UG, for Team Liquid.
Core JJ on the jungle invade yet again. Contract secures his own blue buff, and with Seos and B-Boy coming up to back him up, Team Liquid does not
feels like they're just guilty
yet.
until proven innocent.
Positioning here in the tri-brush as Contracts and Seos.
Not that I'm defending anybody, but
Contracts jumps over the wall, recognizing
it's like if the memes are being made about it, it like becomes the truth.
Yeah, I mean, perception for sure.
And now TL finally going to back away without a whole lot more to fight for.
Okay, just another little scrap. No harm, no foul. Another ultimate impact here, though. Does get the flash. More high
Is he killable? Can Impact bleed?
Still just trying to escape.
He's chugging biscuits. Two pops.
Flashback out from Impact.
Oh! Nope. Nah. Second wind is foul.
70 HP, but this is payback for the earlier Palafox escape. It's now 1-1 on the cheating death for both teams.
Okay. 1-for-1 on
Sneaky
flashes,
scared
too,
people will
so
find his
this
Persona
lane is gonna
playthrough.
get ganked.
Huh.
Teleport
What
does
happened
come
in
Those
Persona,
things take
Sneaky?
pretty long to arrive early.
Yeah.
I
Let's see if
don't
APA
even
can
know what you're referencing.
goes in immediately. Top blossom. There's the
Oh.
is there, and it's Speed of Warfare secured as Team Liquid gets their third kill.
Not.
Take a long time to arrive, but not too long.
APA playing like a different beast with UG.
He makes it happen, and
It's like
there's a
their
prime
team's just playing
circle.
confident now, like they know their jungler's a beast.
Oh, that always feels
And so it's
good.
like
Thank you, Impact.
It's just
they're fucking back
waiting, you
mentally.
pick up it's the next
Or they're
best
versus a dog shit
tactic
team.
to kill that
Pick your
you never
poison.
worked for. Feels good, man.
Thank you. Juicy turret plate money on top of the kill that was basically served up with those flashes being exchanged. And Team Liquid, they
Choose
just
your
continue to
weapon.
capitalize, Flowers.
I'm trying to, dude, I feel like there's got to be fucking
The extra person coming
lots
through.
of examples of like meming shit like
Thank you, observers. We got
that you're
nice
talking about
of course,
in the league scene and shit.
Chrono
Like,
being cheaper is so nice for so many champions.
I mean, there's not that many serious like allegations. Like it would be the fucking.
dude, I mean, there was a lot of pedophile allegations in like. I mean, it's like the Jax being a pedophile thing, right? It's like it's just a fucking meme. Like, yeah, it's fucking unlucky if you're a Jax main, but like, what can you do?
Shopify, and then this play where they again counter the aggression in the side lane from
Yeah.
And these Team Liquid
But I mean, that was more
so
specifically
far this game have had huge rewards,
Shinshin.
especially for
Yes.
I mean, there was like a lot of Jax mains doing
He's
it.
halfway to a book already. Only 12 minutes into the game, and Team
Being
Liquid is
pedophiles
starting
or
to
Yes.
as it spawns Shopify.
It was a trend. That's why it started.
I don't recall the other ones.
Not about to let them have
I don't know who the
I don't know.
I
There
don't
was
think I
like,
heard any of them.
oh, contracts with the steal.
stealing away the Drake.
Umpty would not have gotten that
God.
stolen.
Objective feed as Seos has to try to escape. Yuji going in a little bit further, uses the Viego ulti to
Yeah, there was
drop
the cookie law thing,
before JJ sets it up. Yuji
but,
is gonna
like, he's not a
train
Jax
Amaro here
main.
by possessing the body at the right moment. So
Okay,
Team
yeah, I
Liquid
mean,
He
there
said
was like,
some weird fucking quote or whatever that was memed. Okay, but like that was a funny quote. Like whatever the fuck it was.
I mean,
So stupid to say.
fuck, what was the cookie law one?
Extra kill there for the TL squad, kind of in payment.
That ult your pussy into the wall or some shit. I don't know.
We need this Dragon Soul. We definitely are going to need this one in the game.
Yeah, like,
Burst damage.
that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck are you saying, bro?
Galio's not going to be a type of champion that's going to get a kill off that, but it does interrupt your
Oh,
recall.
God.
It does mean that APA does have to stick around with a little bit of extra gold in his pocket and delay that recall.
I don't know. I feel like people will
to the
make
other
jokes
side
out of
of
like
the map.
legitimately anything.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just caught him window
Just-
shopping a bit, slows down his tempo, makes sure
Because like
the team is
Sean,
playing the game
it doesn't sound like
exactly the
it's
way he wants to
confirmed.
play
There's
it. And
like
after game number 1 was just
win
TL
training
playing
in the
their game
fucking
exactly how they wanted to
tier
play
2
it from
scene. If
start
it's
to
just
finish.
Sean Garrett making a
I'm
video
glad
about
we
it,
are
like
seeing
there's
a
probably
more
some shit going
active
on, but it's not
Shopify
like
this game. I'm glad they tried
the same things that happened with
to make the play that we
VCS.
saw with the invade with
And even then, I feel
I
like
think
people
it
were
is
still memeing
confirmed,
about
yeah.
the
But
VCS.
Shopify is having a much more active early game than they did in that first head that we just
to me,
saw.
that seems
Yes,
really
they still have
normal
no
and
kills,
common
but the
that
total
people would meme
control
about
of the
some shit like
neutral
that.
objectives, including the
It's
one-
I
fucking
guess it's
goofy.
just from the outsider perspective. What I like don't know who
They can do with it.
is even under fucking scrutiny. Like who it actually could be.
Some stuff, and
Is
then
it
you
multiple
use
people?
it,
Like I
use
don't know.
it,
It's like
enough
I guess it's just
to
the
make sure
You
downtime.
think, you think it's just one guy?
Stolen goods, flowers.
They even treat Summoner's Rift like a pawn shop.
Some dude just constantly going between teams throwing.
And make sure
Yeah.
they can find their vengeance against TL, who's just immediately looking for another one here on Fudge. Last little bit of damage from the Scion isn't quite going to find the target, but TL ain't done yet. Flash in from Yuji. Needs one more
Man,
hit there.
what a
The big Diego
fucking
sword, he
long,
stabs
drawn-out
Fudge right
death.
in the back. 5-0 TL.
All right, this time around, UG gonna be collecting a lot of the kills. Trinity Force here.
It's me.
power
I'm the
spike
tier
for
2
him,
Valo
so
win
the
trader.
comms are, we definitely want to use this. They actually
I don't think
reburned Fudge's
Sean
flash
Garris
almost
is
as quickly as it came up. I think that
made the
just
video
went off,
that he
come off
did
cooldown,
to let people
because
clear their name. Like I don't think that was his goal.
regardless, with the bot side
He
playing,
he said that in the video. Like
Ooh, nice grab
he's like,
there
if you're
on
innocent,
JJ. Seos hits
fucking
that one, and they find the
screenshot everything that would prove your innocence.
What?
But it wasn't. That wasn't why.
Are we in fucking Salem right now? Like, what is that?
Barely misses it. What is this game,
I
man?
don't.
Okay, so
Hey, bro,
Really,
anyone who
no.
doesn't have full records of their innocence is hereby guilty.
One for TL, and
It's
one
what he
for
made it seem like. Yeah.
We've got
Yeah,
1 point
it
for
seems
everyone.
good. I'd say that's the
And
best way to go about it.
is going to take first turret of the game.
I'm not even criticizing Sean's thing. I was just
In who gets the
bringing
most
up
From
that
now
he made
on,
the video.
anyone I play against
claim feats in
that I'm
back-to-back
streaming,
games
if
here.
you don't have
Still
recorded
over
logs
2
of you not
points,
ghosting me, you are
60%,
ghosting
but
me.
Shopify are maintaining
Better be ready to fucking prove you aren't.
over neutral
Like he made it sound like there's
objectives.
just so many fucking
They've got
people
the
doing
hero,
it.
they've got both of the first drakes, and they've got to
Yeah,
keep
and I mean,
that
that's
momentum
his
going.
claim,
Sean keeps putting the
but
pressure on this time in the tier
Yeah.
1
until there's anything else, then
Yeah,
it's just a
Ezreal
claim.
with double buffs on his Trinity Force,
Yeah.
feeling quite nice,
There's
very
probably
safe
something
in the
to it.
lane.
I don't think Sean Garris would
Poor
just
JJ
make some
trying
shit
to get
up,
some
but
work around the outside.
just because someone says something
this
doesn't mean
time,
it's...
Shopify, at least it feels very cathartic
It
to be able to
takes
get
more
their
than
he
just
hasn't-
their counter kill
He hasn't named
on
jack
towards
shit
JJ.
for sure.
Some revenge for last game. It was a very nice hook out of the brush this time around, you know, by that Rift Trail that got them that kill. But
Is that
they're
why
still
betting
down
on,
fairly heavily in gold.
like, esports
At
and shit
least
is...
they have their item
Is that
spikes,
why people
though.
would consider it
Early game,
bad?
it's all about, can you get your first item power spike here? And then
Because I always thought sports betting is like...
No.
Is it really that big of a deal?
No. The only reason it would actually ever be seen as bad is specifically because of just how gambling can ruin a life. Like it's not a consistent source of revenue, and people get desperate. That's why it would be seen as bad.
Once he gets his level 11, and then he can make at least his second serrated Dirk, which as far as like the smaller piece items is definitely one of
I don't know. I've...
especially for
With gambling in moderation, there's literally nothing wrong with it. Like
Yeah, that's
What-
how
what
I
you're
would
trying
see
to
it. It's
describe.
like... It's like I feel if there's a bullshit match going on, and I'm just like I'm just gonna bet $50 in this team. Now I'm more invested in it.
Yeah, there's nothing
Like
wrong with
surely you could like limit the amount that people can bet on games to if you're worried about someone degenerately ruining their life from it.
Massive for him.
Well-
JJ jumps over the wall, and
Oh.
B-Boy's gonna be your target, but Yuji can't follow it enough just yet. That's okay.
Oh my god,
Impact has
Seos
already
is
arrived,
getting
and
fucking
Seos
gangbanged.
has already
Like if
got
someone's working a
liquid.
like a
Since
minimum
the
wage
beginning
job or
of the
something,
season, they'll
then
find their kill, but Shopify
they don't have that much money in the first place, but then they gamble it all away, and now they can't pay rent.
TL, though,
But like
Okay, but like at some
the max
point,
limit was 500, but that's
you
all they had
can't-
anyway.
You cannot prevent someone from being dumb as fuck, though. Is the problem?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like you literally cannot do that. Like people
Yeah.
spend all their money on fucking alcohol, drugs, fucking like anything. Like if someone's really stupid, they'll find a way. You cannot prevent that.
TL was almost up to 2,500.
True.
After Fudge takes down that tier 1 and tier 2 turret combo, it's back down to 1.5k.
I'm right there
still
with you.
playable, still manageable for Shopify, but we're gonna have to see him win a fight, and it don't happen like this. ATA picking up another one as contract
Oh shit, big
falls.
taunt.
Palafox wanted to reinforce him, and
Bell's
they're gonna
dead.
get the kill back on Cortez.
Anyone
They're gonna
else?
make it a 1-for-1. Now even further damage finds
Dude,
ATA.
B-Boy's
Gotta try to escape, but the
playing like a
win
bitch,
for
bro.
Warlord.
Like he actually needs to get in there.
Him right over. Shutdown credit over to
I think he has no
Seos for that one, and
confidence.
Shopify
He legit started
got
backing up
1-1.
after the first kill.
I mean that's kind of B-Boy's bag, isn't it? I see him as a KDA player.
B-Boy's bag being dog shit.
No, just being a KDA player.
combo, but this is when you have the full commitment onto the buzz.
It's some fucking ball. Like, look at his movement here. Ready?
They come in, they have the Nautilus hook.
I mean, he dodged the
Meteos
Nico E,
afterwards to
but
get 2 for themselves, 2 for 1 trade. So
What-
even though they do lose
What
the
else could he do
mid
there? That
turret
looked pretty
from
normal.
Siege, they still get an extra
well,
bonus.
no, I mean,
You know,
like I
that
said,
man,
just
fuck.
the backing
Flash
up in
over
the
the
first
wall,
place.
keep fucking
Working on
chasing
0-3
him
on
down or
Trace,
what? Like,
pushing hard on the top
No,
side.
it was a
Get
Giga winning
along.
fight
For
where he
Ride
started
here,
backing
get
up.
them in position for some of these 2 item power spikes.
That's what I was
Could
saying.
be
I mean,
critical.
I didn't see the Nico E though.
Hopes for the comeback
Seemed
for
fine.
Shopify. I mean, at least they've got double items here.
The
on
Nico E does
B-Boy.
change it.
B-Boy no longer has any summoner spells, but does have the ability now with Rage Blade.
Like, to
plus
me,
the
I would
Rune
see
to actually work
gotcha
through
games
some of the
is
front line.
way more
And
likely
that
to
is
be
the-
like
this is the guy
predatory
that we're
than
going to rely on to deal with
esports
the
betting
beefier members
or
on
sports betting in
PL.
general.
And speaking of those meatballs on Team Liquid, Scion is looking like he belongs in the
Like, dude, I feel like gotcha
Two
games are
fully
literally the devil.
completed armor items. You got the Sunfire,
They're
you got the
so
Sword,
fucking
and you got
predatory.
nearly 1,000 HP gained from Soul Furnace. The man is an entire entree, and I don't think anybody.
I mean, they have the
on Shopify
ability
is
to
hungry enough to
take
do
a lot of
so.
your money
And
if
Team
you
Liquid is already gonna start up the Thorn
threw
I
a
mean,
lot at
it
it.
literally, like, it
Just now
exists to
launched.
rob
Soultrack
you.
stepping up to try to challenge a little bit for this.
No.
Like, that's the
He does have
entirety
evolved
of the
rockets. I
games.
believe it's also the evolved ulti. Core JJ
It's
trying
like to
escape a
just
little bit down
use
here to the bottom
psychological
side. Team Liquid
techniques
scrambles
to
look
try to,
for
like,
back
get
up
you
with them.
addicted,
The
trigger
Icon
your
might be able to
dopamine,
reset the aggro.
and the ultimate goal
Power
of
box
getting
stranded a
your
little bit.
cash.
If you're talking about literal slop dog shit trash games, then yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of them. Like, there's a
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
ton.
There's a lot of those. Those definitely exist.
Uh-oh, wait. Impact. Impact, that's not Hiveris. He's gonna fuck you.
GG, GG.
Oh.
But not like
Okay, the difference
like
I see
trying to
with
say
sports
gacha
gambling.
games is too generic. Because you're just like generalizing every single one. Because like there's a lot of games that are really good free-to-play models. Like you don't have to spend money to play the game.
Sure, but I don't know if I... Is that all considered gotcha? I thought the whole idea of gotcha was like, haha, gotcha, fucking robbed you.
No, that's your self-made definition.
Is that not? I thought that's literally what it meant. Gotcha, like you fucking...
No,
What the fuck does gotcha mean?
it's some Japanese shit.
Oh. Okay, here's the thing. With sports betting, right? It's like there's only a certain amount of sports games happening, right? It's like going into an LCS week. It's like if I bet on every single game, then it's still like there's a limited amount. But when it comes to some mobile game that's like, hey man, like I'm gonna give you this like really nice feeling like dopamine progression system, and like, oh, you know, you're a few hours in and you're really close to the next big jump. It just takes a little bit of cash here. Like, hey, how about this starter booster pack, amazing deal, and then you're like, yeah, you know what? It's cool. I'll spend $5 on this, but then it just keeps stringing you along, and it's just like, ooh, you want another fix? Yeah, this one's actually a $500 pack, but it's a $5,000 deal. Like you are getting this shit 90% off, and you're just like, ooh, yeah, like.
You're definitely describing dog shit games, yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Like some of them aren't even that dog shit. Like obviously there's like obvious slop, but like. A lot of games try to use this model of just fucking shamelessly
Okay, like
robbing you.
there are some definite ones that absolutely do not fall under that, but are still gacha.
To try and get some early money, and when they went for that invade, they were unable to get their kill, and they actually got counter killed. With multiple kills going over. Now
Because yeah, the ones you're describing are clearly just meant to rob you.
It's pretty common. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of investigating mobile games on the App Store.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the
Well, I mean, I
majority
don't
of
know
them
who's
are some predatory bullshit.
I don't know who's playing those specifically. Like,
People
I don't know
they get
what their
addicted to
target
them.
is.
They literally just get addicted to them.
And they guarantee that next Drake because of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the actual trash ones are probably as bad as gambling. Yeah.
If you could, like, that's one thing you still can do with this Kha'Zix. You're basically like, I can steal stuff,
Like, what percent of gamblers like do it irresponsibly? Like compared to alcohol, right? Because alcohol can really fuck you up, like ruin your life, your health, everything. Mental and physical addiction actually kill you. Like, you can get so addicted to alcohol that if you stop, you die. But like, obviously, there are people who can still drink. Like, alcohol is still fine for the majority of people.
On another one of these vision plays where we get surprise assassination on somebody, somebody who's isolated. Because if they have vision, then you're basically just spamming W to try and get the slow and tiny bits of poke damage. And
Maybe I just haven't seen firsthand like someone get fucking destroyed by gambling.
Trying to defend this tier 2
Yeah.
turret down here in bottom lane.
I haven't either, but
the ones positioned as the forward targets.
I can imagine
know
it.
How bad it goes when Impact gets targeted. There's just no way to deal with this
I mean,
in a
it would.
reasonable manner.
I would say firsthand destroyed by any of those you listed would make you understand, no?
The magic damage in the Galio and Varus kits as
Drugs,
well.
alcohol.
It's only gonna become
Yeah.
more
Gambling.
and more unkillable over
So is it, why is gambling
1100
immoral?
health
Then
now.
continues to
Just
complain
from
about gacha
Soul
games,
Burner
but it's like,
alone, 1, 1, and 8 on this frontline tank.
I just feel like gambling at its surface is like making a bet with somebody, right? It's like, what's the difference between that and like making a bet with your friend? Like, hey, I got $50 on the Patriots game this weekend.
It's
like, boom. Is this not just like a larger scale of that? That's how it feels to me. Is like, maybe I'm missing something.
It does, and it makes it nice for TL as far as how you want to play out the rest of the game. Because
No, you're right.
they can have him push off on the side. Your ultimate means that you can get to the team fight very quickly, and he is going like. It's very hard for Shopify basically to soak the Scion ultimate.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
So
Is it common that people are betting their life savings on a match?
Strong options
Like-
as far as front to back, having Nico coverage as well.
Probably
having
not
the threat of
That can't be
common,
that
but-
common. That just
I think that would happen, yeah.
With the ultimate plus the crash down, getting a bunch of members means
okay. But are there
TL
lottery
when
tickets
you get vision coverage
in the
over
same
Baron,
vein? Like, I was there from a lottery
because
ticket.
Shopify have to
People
continue
can
to, like,
you can
poke
spend your
around,
entire
try
life
and
savings
set
on lottery
vision.
tickets.
Definitely dangerous.
I don't really know how those work, honestly. Like the fucking, what is it thing called? Like the Powerball or some shit?
Yeah.
Try to see if he can retake the vision on the Shopify side, but it's still really dangerous. As soon as you lose that spell shield, all of a sudden you are one click away from instant doom.
Yeah, can Shopify still find an angle to assassinate Yawn? It has to be through barrier,
And flash.
through flat. Well, yeah, through or around, or I guess.
I'm not like a
flash.
huge fan of gambling. I don't really
Plus the
gamble.
E, plus
It's
the
never really
lock-in
appealed
that
to me.
comes from Core JJ's rel.
But I'm just trying to understand why it's viewed as such an evil thing comparatively to other stuff that seems similar.
Coming around from the side, but Team Liquid is undeterred. Yawn just immediately forcing contracts away, and now Palafox again is too far forward. He tries to get out, but the crash down Magnet Storm from Core JJ is ready to seal the
I mean, there's
Yeah,
just
this
no
doesn't look too
fucking
good.
hope. There's just literally no hope for this game.
Oh, Yuji! Go in, pussy! Go in!
We are not done yet. Yuji.
Oh god! Oh no!
Dude, he could have probably just win 1v2. Oh, I guess Ferris had
Team
flash.
Liquid 3 for nothing. The enemy jungler barely hobbling away means he can't try to steal this Baron. It's another objective going the way of TL.
You worked in retail firsthand, saw people come in and spend all their earnings on scratch cards every week.
I would hope he could beat the blue ball. That would
Yeah, I
be
mean,
some
like,
real
my whole
diamond
point
straight as
is
Fudge
I don't
shoots
feel
it
like
for
you can
Core
stop
JJ to
someone
the
from being
skies.
dumb as fuck
AKA doing a
and
good
wasting all their
job
money. I
blocking
really
that
don't think you
up,
can.
And now Fudge knows there's not a whole lot more for him to try to do. Baron at 28 minutes
Nope.
for Team Liquid.
Let's see, yeah, and Dragon Timer, it's perfect.
I mean, I'm with you, Mies. I wouldn't say gambling is necessarily worse than the other ones.
As well. Here's another look at it. Shopify, we're like, okay, you know, we see
think it's
Yawn
just as
under
bad.
the low health tower.
In
Maybe there's
excessive
some sort of look
use.
there, so they try
Like,
and get
in
into
excessive
it.
use
But yeah,
specifically, they're all
TL,
as bad as each other.
Really good counter. They run them down.
In the same way that in moderation, they're all
Where
totally
he's
fine.
actually so tanky there, Yuji, when he picked
Maybe
up
not
the Galio bomb,
hardcore jugs, though.
they opened up space for
I don't think those are
88.
fine in moderation.
One of the reasons he really likes that champion. Spawn likes what he
Umpty's
sees.
backstage.
Whatever.
He looks happy though.
He is
He looks excited.
somewhere as Core JJ
Respect
gets a
that.
crash down Magnet Storm, but the follow-up isn't there. Not yet. As now Seos and B-Boy have to try to get away because Impact's made his way forward. Young hits over the wall with just 50 HP, but he finally dies this time. Impact keeps on looking for more.
That's true. Alcohol in moderation could still be dangerous. True.
Who goes in for the triple on his first day in the LTA.
You don't drink often, but you get drunk and you do something stupid.
10-0.
Yeah.
GG.
Diego gameplay from UG.
10-0. God
His first
damn.
day in the LTA on the stage. Yeah, game number 1 was a nice little.
Is
booster
UG
for
him?
JJ, but this one was really nicely played from the very beginning.
That's what I'm
He
saying,
do be
man.
smurfing. I mean, I don't know. It's
Softballs in game
we need a
number
real
one.
match.
He's ready to knock
Higher
the
strength team.
out of the park. Contracts jumps in after APA, looking to take him
So if you're
down.
stupid, you deserve to be
Contracts
exploited in Meteos' eyes.
Even with Palafox's help, APA makes
Yeah,
it
man, that's what I'm
doesn't
saying.
die alone.
What? Like, how are you going to protect a stupid person from wasting their money?
Let's see.
What do we got?
There's not going to be any objectives coming up soon, so you kind of just have to sit in this Team Liquid lead. If you're
Laws?
successful-
What? Like,
I have a feeling
hey man, you're not
Liquid
you,
trying
new
to
law.
make
You're not allowed to
some
spend money on
situation
stupid shit,
like this,
huh?
because they
Get
don't
rid of
have
all
other
the possible
options,
things they
but,
could buy. Yeah, that'll
see
work.
if they actually, yeah, they never even got
Gambling
visibility
illegal.
all the way
Alcohol
in.
illegal.
They did react
Weed
to that very
illegal.
quickly, and so APA at least gets his counter kill. And he's like, yeah, when a Kha'Zix and a Galio come at you like that, you're smiling when you get a counter kill. He was able to
Meteos
get through
for
the
president.
shell shield from the edge of night, and still good to
Government
watch.
regulation? Yeah, man. Just regulate it, Fivehead. It's so easy.
Something is completely escaping me.
The
But
Tangle Barbs, is
no,
it,
the-
Anytime you want to make a bet, you
Blooming
need Trump to
Burst.
sign off on
Yeah,
it.
Blooming Burst. I was going to say Blooming Blows because that's Lilia's. Devs, we need to change the blooming to something else. It's too much blooming. But whenever that Q hits, it re-pops up to 3 times.
Yeah.
And so when you're stuck on top of the Tangle Barbs, it doesn't matter if you have the Galio shield. You are in some real deep
Is there
water on that
specifically
one.
advertising gambling to children?
Push 20 to 8
Or do you
on
just
the
mean, like,
scoreboard.
streamers or
About to
something?
have a 6,000 gold lead if they get any of these kills. Palafox makes
Yeah,
Like
mobile
targeting
games.
children.
AP arrives. APA's ready to join the rest. of
Mobile
the team.
games do it.
The clone just runs forward to its doom as Impact
I guess.
provides the split lane pressure.
Well, like, we're talking
on the
gambling, not the
inside.
mobile games.
TL
Yeah, same
continuing
thing.
to
The games would be-
move this forward.
games would be way harder to
But they don't
stop.
have the Baron any longer. It is a little bit difficult. Still
Not really. You
1,000
just if
gold
you
lead,
see
though.
one of those
They're
mobile
trying to
games with
start things
5
off.
different
Core
kinds of
JJ
gems and
has
shit
it
at the
right
top of the
back
screen for
around.
currencies, you
Shopify
know that shit
needs
is trying to rob you.
support back to the fountain and heal him
There
up.
has
He has
never been a
overflow
good
as
game
well,
that has
but it's
that.
not gonna matter too much.
Oh.
Beautiful shot from Yawn, straight through the back. Palafox about to die now as well as Team Liquid just continues finding opportunities again and again and again. Now moving back to that tier 3 turret up there in the top lane. The tier 3 in mid is below half HP. They just need the wave to arrive. Inhibitor in top lane the target, and nobody on Shopify is ready to try to stop it. The main direct engage mechanism was Seos on the Nautilus, but he's still dead for another 15 seconds, and mid lane Inhib is the target.
I love politics with Meteos.
target?
Oh!
Dude, I'm asking the real questions. Okay, because look, here's my perspective on it, right? It's like
I stand with Meteos. I stand with Meteos.
esports in general is pretty fucking unsustainable right now, right? It's like it's been extremely propped up by like venture capital money, which has pretty much dried up because they realize they're not actually making anything from it, or Riot
Yep.
themselves putting shit tons of money in it, and then they claim that they're operating at a loss or whatever, and you could argue it's advertisement, gray area for sure. But in my mind, something like sports betting would be a sustainable model. It's like, you know, if teams are sponsored by a betting site, and then a percentage of, you know, the bets or whatever that go into the site go toward the team or the league or whatever as a way to support it, that doesn't seem that bad to me. Like, obviously, if gambling is this huge problem where it's like people will just uncontrollably bankrupt themselves and it's not good, but I would see it more as like people just, you know, fucking around, like putting a little bit of their like extra money on the table to support the league and potentially make something back, have a little bit more stakes in the game and make it more interesting to watch.
I was watching CS Major last night. Just literally every jersey, some fucking like some betting site.
as he immediately
plastered on the chest.
after the Shopify carries.
Yeah.
Palafox and B-Boy scrambling to try to stay alive. Palafox
Ooh.
knocks up 3. The shutdown on
Meteos actually losing.
Oh,
my
or are they? That was a
God.
fat fucking Nico ult.
The Nico nuke.
And that'll do it. APA saw Shopify about to win a fight and said, hell no. Team Liquid now going straight for the enemy Nexus. The Nexus turrets aren't going to last long. It's only Fudge to try to defend them. With APA Yon and Impact on the push, the Jace has no way to deal with
Those
this
would be
threat.
third
He's
party.
already
Like
dead.
that, the sponsor would just be like,
And Team Liquid,
the gambling sites just gives money
26-10.
to
Game
the teams of the
2
league.
is another thrashing, and Team Liquid will 2-0
Some amount to
Shopify
advertise.
Rebellion.
Good looks from Team Liquid.
You would not question the game's integrity if teams were sponsored by gambling sites. That's not how that works.
Lines here on the main squad, having a very good
Hey man, we'll sponsor you guys, but you know every split you gotta hard throw a couple games here and there.
back in game number 2.
He had not died until the very end of that game. So
Yeah.
close to a perfect game there on the Viego. You already pointed out how well he did being able to deal with
I have
the
not
early
gambled
pressure.
on
When Shopify wanted to try to
a
pick
sports
the move in
game
the jungle, be like,
in any
hey,
capacity.
who's the new guy? Pick on the new kid. Put the pressure
I've
on
gambled
him,
at
right?
casino
Make him
before.
sweat a little bit. He's calm, he's cool, he's collected, and he's got the whole Team Liquid machine at his back. TL
T in the back, getting
not
cucked.
even jokes, even though it might have initially started out at it, that just the effect of Spawn on this team being here in person, and you're
People do
seeing it
not
again.
start questioning
Just
the
look
second you
so
take a
close.
gambling sponsor. Literally, no. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know,
not how
man.
this
I feel
works.
like there's just like all these finger wagging people in chat, like taking the like moral high ground, but it just doesn't feel like
To save the
real
game. Well,
to me.
even- well, I guess not save
it really does not seem like it'd be that
Shopify's
big of a
gonna come
problem.
back and march straight to the exit after that. But
Definitely to finish the
to
game.
keep the game on the trajectory it was.
I
for the
mean,
entire time, just that
it's really not.
absolutely massive pop blossom at the end.
It just
We
seems
always
controversial.
Say whenever somebody locks in Nico, man, your ultis better be on point. Nico misses her ult.
For sure.
He's not really a real champion. And APA is like, all right, for sure. And just time after time, landing big results on those pop blossoms.
And he built some of the newly discounted items. You know, the Proto Belt, the Storm Surge, big damage.
Damn,
He
Yuji's
did
a
not
Giga
go,
Chad.
Low damage Nico build here. It was full DPS. Here's another look at that.
Riot
fight.
prefers to be
Starts out, you get a
sponsored by
crackdown,
crypto
goes to
scams like
Yuji.
FTX and
It all
gambling.
started with another Impact, engaged, by the way. He was definitely a big part of starting.
True.
And then Shopify, they actually burst down, and this is where they do get their one kill onto Yuji. Yep. Very good CC combo and focus fire from Shopify, and that's where you start to believe, Flowers. But here's where you stop to believe in.
God damn.
APA
4-man
lifts
fucking
in a
full
very
AP
nice
Nico
Proto
ult.
Belt from him.
Yeah, normally it's a fucking support getting in there.
A lot of distance. He got every last one of them chased down here. Jan was able to arcane shift over the wall.
I limit myself to 100 of my bi-weekly check to gamble with.
That was a good
In this past
final
paycheck, I
fight
ran up
there
to
for
$500.
APA
As
to
long as
seal
it's
the
moderation,
deal.
there's no
And now
problem and a
it's
huge
on
potential for upside.
time to join Raz at the
Yeah,
front
and
zone.
honestly, even if I lose my 500, what I do is I double it, and then I'll make when I win, I'll make that back, and I'm never really in the red.
Oh, sure.
And if I
sure.
lose, like, you need a certain amount of times you're allowed to double it and whiff, and then you're fine. Because like, is there a chance you lose a 50-50 like 20 times in a row? There's not.
No, you just can't. It's not possible.
It's Yuji.
Why does he have Dodo on his jersey?
Debut was
Doesn't-
because there hasn't been like
It's a Dodo's
debut
jersey?
setup like that. First of all, just talk me through how
That's
game one went
A
because
really astute
I feel
observation,
like
might be.
everybody had your back. I mean, Core JJ had that.
Why
in
is the
there.
name on the front? I've
You
never
had
seen
2-0
that.
Lead. Talk me through that.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know what to expect coming into this match, and I just, tried to just do my job, and I think my team was doing very good job of just.
I need to see
playing
another
the
TL
jungle,
jersey.
And so yeah, everything was easy.
Now talk me through
His English is
kind of
really
the
good.
process of even getting here. Because
True.
offseason, I'm sure, was like a roller coaster for you. And then even this last week, being able to know that you got your visa and that you're playing for what is positioned.
Ask
for
Meteos what he
playoffs.
thinks about gun control.
about that,
And
Jay.
Meteos?
Honestly, I guess after last option,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
kinda
yeah,
sad
yeah.
because, I couldn't get
What do you
into
think about
G1,
Being able to
So
carry.
I was thinking about maybe not playing
Okay, the
this.
only way to
And
stop a bad guy with
I'm happy
gambling
that
is a
team will
good
be
guy
fine,
with
you know, given this
gambling.
chance.
Now that you're here, I mean, I want you to just like.
Does the
be
good
able
guy
to
have a
look behind the
gun?
Camera, make a case.
He
You
has a
guys are
fucking
looking
scratch card.
Incredibly strong for FlyQuest because FlyQuest gets to choose their opponents. Make a case why they shouldn't choose you.
Well, I don't know, to be honest, because, you know, we scrimmed against them. They kinda, you know, played good against us. So I don't know, you know, just if you watch, I guess, today's match, you know who to choose.
There's a lot of Maryville fans, fans of you, being able to see you make this journey and be on the stage like this. Any message for the fans that are out there cheering you on?
Yeah.
Stupid people will just shoot people. You cannot stop them. So just give everyone a gun.
People, so yeah, I'm sad.
Alright, thank you. I appreciate the
Exact
interview,
same thing.
100%.
Wow, yeah.
See more of
Nice.
it. That being said,
Very good.
Commercial after this, and
Very
right
good.
After that commercial, 100 Thieves versus DSG.
Oh my god, their names are on the front of the jersey.
AT&T has a new guarantee because
The Revolution.
are not guaranteed.
Who plays next? You don't want to know. Just tune in, man. Who cares? We're just chilling. We're
just
talking
fucking-
politics in here. Morals, politics.
Taking the high road, like trying to look really fucking righteous, outrighteous everyone. Virtue signaling, all that good shit, man. Like, nothing gets me off harder than just feeling like I'm morally superior to someone.
Maybe we can get you a burrito, just like that AI picture of a burrito.
Yeah, sounds good.
Brawl is such a good game mode. Meteos is promoting it very well. Thank you, Meteos.
It's so good. Whoa, dude.
So good,
What the
so
fuck?
fun.
This guy's legit faker. That was actually like
Why?
a hard scoop to do. He did the one where like you go in and then like you WEN and you scoop and then you like cue yourself back, so it's like you end up like I don't know how to describe it. It was a giga scoop though.
Biggest scoop of hell.
Like he scoops as he's flying, so like he brings you with him to like the ending point instead of like being in the middle of your team.
Holy fucking shit. That's not balance.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty fucking hot. Pretty sexy.
It was start button to go training? Fuck you, game.
Cock at this!
I refuse to succumb to culinary degradation.
Who the fuck is Dan?
My brother.
Yeah, but like in Street Fighter.
What?
You wouldn't get it.
Oh, I did the Tom Kush combo. He's pissed.
Nice, dude.
If you let
Nah,
your
he's
ult
big
expire
Zangief.
and you auto spit them out, you can Q before they have time to react.
Legit?
Yeah.
Oh god, what do I do? It's grab guy. Spin! Oh, I just threw grab guy.
I'm on fire as Tom Cush.
Full screen raging demon. Oh! Oh! Oh!
I don't want to be on fire anymore. I don't want to be on fire.
Oh! Dude!
Fuck. God, that's so boring. This Romog's good now. How are we losing? It's 14-14. Are we just not wave clearing? I think we're just literally not killing any minions. The order is given.
Appetite fares best with a robust constitution.
Are advertisements and marketing unethical as well? Should those be banned and government regulated? That shit, that gets me to spend my money on shit I don't need. What about government stealing my data? If they hear me say the word dog food out loud, my phone's going to start showing me dog food ads. Like my dog needs to fucking eat. What do I need? Holy shit, my tongue is huge. What the fuck? What that tongue doing? Dude, I have straight sniper range with this tongue. Is there any other... What other items make you bigger besides Heartsteel? Is there anything? This is crazy. I'm legit global licking his beehole. No, there's no elixir of iron in this. So fast. Wait, why do I have unflinching? These default runes are some dog shit. Ooh, Rift Maker? That sounds sick. See if I can get it before 3 more people die. God damn, this is an intense brawl, actually. Wait. What the fuck, Bard? Dude is legit trying to lose. "14-minute brawl? Actually world record, I think. Rift Maker. How much AP will I get from this? 2%? Holy shit, Lux Flash. Lux Flash.
quarter circle back plus punch for Kuma roll. So it's like I'm fire fisting
Nuts in your mouth. How about that?
in Street Fighter 6. Wait, you're rolling my nuts?
Dude, full build. 150 AP from this shit.
Damn.
Okay, that guy's reported. Nah. What? Sneaky, we have like a 5-minute standoff with both teams having like 2 kills left for the game to end, and their Ezreal just fucking runs it down and it's over.
You just go AD on 3, and then you go
Nice game mode, by the way.
But
That was a fun
I
one.
guess they're not too concerned about having
I just need to play more Tom Kench.
which are probably the expected bans here.
Yeah, you know that you're against Varus, so Scary Jerry can lock in something, and they do play a lot through Huhi.
Wait, only Jacksonimus? Isn't this the guy who fucking Elo boosted, right, Tryndamere?
It does seem to be the name of the game for them here, as we expect that AD carry then support
What?
afterwards, and they get to ban out some of those top laners like you were talking about. The Renekton, the Gnar banned away.
Yeah, that's pretty standard stuff. If you are going to pick on 3 there, obviously you are picking blind, but you do get those protection bans for top lane. So they already banned out the Gwen. There are
Oppie, Rumble, Jace. 100 Thieves bans.
Here. The Ezreal, not something that 100 Thieves is concerned about. I did
DSG coach, I do.
Instead, they ban away Lucian. Lucian Melio has been getting quite popular. So they are more concerned about that. Does mean you can still go towards Ezreal if you want to here. Of course, that is not the
I do.
Ido. Instead, they're going to go Ziggs bot.
Wow.
So this is pretty interesting. So they are playing, more physical damage heavy on the top side with the Pantheon and the Ambessa. So they're going to lock in the Ziggs. And that makes me curious if who he's going to play, really kind of poke heavy for lane, or if he's just going to play more of a roam heavy style.
Holy shit, 100 Thieves have Varus and Neferi? What the fuck?
Is that you can
Yes.
answer it as support to
How?
try and poke him down, but
Yes.
I like it more that Ziggs can just wave clear from a full screen away. That frees up Huhi to make
Ain't no
plays on the
way.
map like we know he likes to. Backing up a Pantheon who also
Wait,
can
why
make a lot of
Ari?
plays. The
And
difficult-
Talia.
I thought
Big
Victor
plays.
was the shit you
have
blinded
3
into Talia,
Sentinels.
or countered Talia
difficulty
blind
here is
with.
that this composition requires a
I guess you don't want
decent
Victor
setup
with
and
Neferi,
everybody being on
though.
the same page making plays together. The Weaver's Wall, the Pantheon Grand Starfall, whatever he ends up going for, and it's Riven.
Riven!
Locked in for Sniper.
Okay, $20 if you pick Riven.
Damn!
Hey up, buddy. Yeah, you got the cash on.
Yo, that guy's betting. He
Wait.
just gave him 20 bucks. That's unethical.
He
He's
fucking
ruining his
did
life.
it.
Yo, that guy's not gonna be able to
Let's
pay
go.
rent. He's literally not gonna be able to pay rent. He just paid for Riven's sniper.
Don't get first blood. Well, if he does,
Wait,
he can give you his
true.
Okay, there we go.
And I see him holding
Where are the
$20
fucking
in
virtue
there.
signalers? Find this man.
This is gonna be
Signal your
exciting.
fucking
He's
virtues.
in pro play on the Riven.
Get him,
Has
Meteos,
been
get him.
in the LTA/LCS on it, but has been winning on it. Leona going to be that final pick, so it is more that roam style. Move around
Gamba,
the map.
please?
They do need
No,
help.
sir, I can't do that
It's another
anymore.
Great pairing with the Talia. They are really setting up Avadaga for
You're
success
feeding them,
here with
Meteos.
working
You need to
with
stop.
CC from both
Don't
Leona
give them any more
as well as
Gambas.
the Pantheon. Lots of great pairings there. to
Wait, who
lock
won
people
Lion
down
vs. Dig
for
Game
that
2
seismic
yesterday?
shove. But this is pretty exciting. It's a different style.
I know Dig won the whole series.
For DSG.
Someone never
Feels
cashed
like
out the
so
game
much
2
of the
bet.
emphasis is going to be put onto Castle. I think Castle is really going to have to
Wait,
do
Lion
well
versus
in the
who?
world
Lion
here.
lost the
If
last
they can
game.
create a big advantage, and they can consistently attack
It went
the Riven
Dig
from
Lion.
the
last one?
lane with Ziggs ult and Talia ult
Yeah.
and Pantheon ult and a roaming Leona. You could maybe put the Riven in the dirt and try to really win the game in that way.
A reminder for non-subscribers that we will see you in 30 seconds, but for everybody else sticking around, what a new look.
Yeah, I just want to apologize to anyone who's just uncontrollably going to spend all their channel points that they need for rent on this game. By making this prediction, I'm completely enabling you.
That's your pre-gamble speech.
Yeah, I'm throwing up the Gamba. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking Gamba. Irresponsibly if possible.
At least, as far as solo queue is concerned, it's really strong right now. This champion is
Yeah, let's go all in here.
Nice.
a lot of Riven
I see a
out there.
Gamba. My
Definitely
mouse
thriving
hand
these
takes
days,
over.
she'll say. I do think, when you are playing,
And you have to deposit your whole bank account.
Yep, there we go. Oh, fuck.
defensively early
I
on.
wish you could spend
It's more
real
about
money on
not
channel
taking any
points.
all-in pull-ins, any extended trades.
It would be the only thing to make these Gambas better.
Staying out of range of
Oh,
Riven,
no.
because if you allow the Riven to stack Conquer and be able to actually get in on top of you with the third Q, get these stuns, you will just get run over. Like, the amount of damage this champion does is ridiculous. But with Castle playing Grasp, he clearly knows that.
Holy shit, this is a one-sided Gamba.
And using your mobility to just dodge out from these stuns and not allow Riven to have these really extended trades.
And we saw already Sniper giving a little high five to Castle up in the top lane. That's why I call it when they just throw out one ability and then walk away. So just saying, hey, I see you up there. But now we see the jungler starting on opposite sides. XU will be on vision right now.
Electricity. Oh my god.
Pathing to opposite sides of the rift regardless.
Yeah, and River's going to get spotted.
How much of a cut would you take on a real money Gamba? I mean, how do normal gambling places do? Is it like, do you take a % of the money people win, or is it like when you make the Gamba, there's like a service fee?
See, it's a little high.
I don't fucking know. I don't gamble.
Looks like also, yeah.
Fair enough.
Just with the shield, you know.
You tip your dealer,
I won.
and they slip you some aces.
Bot lane, I expect to have a little bit more priority coming in from the Ziggs. The ability to
10%?
level 2 right here.
That's a lot.
And there it is. So FBI and Alo walking back slightly, but no big advantage either way currently.
Yeah, no massive advantage. I'm going to be really interested to see how Scary Jerry actually does perform on the Ziggs. It will be, you know, the first one for him this split. But looking career long,
it's not one that I think of when I think of Scary Jerry. Yeah.
So
Scary Jerry's gonna Smurf. Called it from Mike
A
Schlong.
little bit, you know, in Tier 2 and in Collegiate and so on, but you know, not yet in Tier 1, having played it. And it's always interesting to watch because some players come in and they look really, really comfortable. Other players come in and they're.
I don't think we've seen Scary Jerry lose a game on Ziggs.
Playing that wave clear style, but Ziggs can actually.
And we've seen him lose a game on a lot of shit. A lot of lost games.
The skill expression is around how you use your satchel,
True.
right? Can you actually use the satchel to interrupt dashes? Can you use the satchel to find picks and to find these aggressive plays? Because Ziggs really does have opportunities to go pretty aggressive.
He's 1-3 on Varus, 0-3 Ezreal, 0-3 MF, 0-2 Corki, 0-1 Jhin. 7% win rate.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He looking like sneaky in solo queue.
Huh? That's not me.
You want to flex queue after this?
Yeah, dude, let's 3-man flex queue. Let's go.
Theoretically, I see the angle. I see
3-man.
PSG would go for something like this for
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean,
who's the third man?
On earlier, when you're going to play a comp that's built
What do you
heavily
mean?
around
Like, how would we
goals,
flex
often
queue
you
as
wanna play
2?
over
We could
side
just
lanes,
duo.
And something that enables you to play side lanes is wave clear, right?
Yeah.
So that is something that is quite powerful. A lot of this series, though, very likely to come down 200 Thieves.
Unless perhaps you maybe are dog shit? I don't know. What? Oh my god, that whiffed.
Joined up as a duo to be doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. There was a ton of excitement when FBI joined because it was kind of this thought that, okay, now they have another lane that can really be carrying. It's not just going to be about River and Quid. But
Oh, did you see Mark Zimmerman's DM on Discord?
Still this split, and I think, you know, River and
What was yours about?
Are super aggressive and can just dominate.
Did probably the same thing yours was. He said he messaged me to get you to respond to him.
Squid actually takes a big chunk from Abadaga right there.
You're gonna have to start paying me to be your agent like this.
What?
Saw him a couple years ago in
I don't have a DM from him. I don't even have him added.
Check your fucking the LTA server. It's probably tagged you in your Riot Sneaky channel.
Oh, this thing.
Oh, the message from him that I ignored. Yeah, that one.
So, you know what you often try to do is if you can force your opponent to
Fuck, dude, now I responded in there.
your mana to try to chunk them
When?
to UT being back to force them to base or to try
4
to
days
lock
ago.
them in lane where you have then that HP or mana advantage.
I don't actively
In this
open
case,
that thing.
Abadaga was able to get the wave in, so not really a concern. But that's why Quid, I think, wasn't too worried about taking a bit of a
Okay,
back
he
step
says
there.
send him your
Base,
email
grabs null
if you're
magic.
interested.
Is going to need Merc Treads, absolutely. Probably pretty much everyone is going to need Merc Treads when you look over at the amount of point and click CC that DSG do have.
If you're interested in getting all your money stolen.
But when there's Leona, Pantheon, you know,
There's
that
no
is
C9
really
podcast this
something
week,
to get,
unfortunately.
to those dangerous
That was
levels.
actually scheduled
my
before the
God.
games, too. It wasn't even like as a result of what happened yesterday. Last week they said no podcast this week.
That means that XU's confident enough to start
I'm
this up, and with
disappointed.
teleport on Scary Jerry Ziggs, this seems to be a confirmed early dragon for Disguise, but River's now over the wall. He might just look for
Now I'm
the
just
steal.
sad.
Still an FBI walking up. Dredgeline lands onto
Oh,
Scary
Scary Jerry, huge satchel!
Everybody, Weaver's
Oh
one up
my
in.
god.
Not quite far
This
enough
shit
forward
be,
now, but I guess Quid looking for the engage onto Huhi, and the
be pretty
dragon
crazy
goes
looking.
100 Thieves.
This is so fucking hectic.
Yes, it is.
Hey, 1 for 1. Perhaps
Surely they
more
get some kills.
gonna go down here. Scary Jerry's got to be dead, right? There's no way.
The Giga Satchel.
All right. GG's.
Just crush the fight and get the dragon.
Oh, the fake skin.
They show up, they jump
$500.
Too far forward. I'm not
Pika.
sure if there was confusion on if they were going to be fighting or what, but he was ahead of where XU and Huhi were. Either they need to all back up, he needs to get out of there earlier, or someone needs to block that hook, because immediately Scary Jerry loses so much health. He does satchel out, but then not only do you lose the dragon, XU goes down first.
Okay, League
He's
historians.
caught in the pit. Abadaga has to
Someone
flash
wrote
out,
Chrono
trying to get
Breaker,
away, but Quid is
which
always
makes
gonna
me
be
have
there.
the question:
Gets
has
the kill,
Faker ever
gets the
paused
reset, is able
because
to
of an
chase
in-game
down
bug?
Scary Jerry as well. It's an
Like, surely he must have at some
disaster
point, right?
fight here for DSG. And
But
when
I
we
can't
look
think
at
of
the
any.
draft, You're trying to play with this kind of composition around
I mean, he's been playing so long that
he's
he's probably paused.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But-
can anyone remember one?
We call that one not ideal right there. And
Also see him not have done doing it.
Unless you're 100 Thieves, true. It depends on context. It depends on, which side you're looking from here.
Because I don't think like
I mean,
every
he does play a lot of
player's
Azir
paused.
too.
More defensive plays from the Zig.
Yeah, Sneaky's paused enough for most players.
Walking from mid lane.
You take Sneaky and every other player, you average them up, and it's a few per person, and most people haven't done any.
I'm sorry, I just have the sight to notice bugs that you don't. You'll just let them go by.
So 100 Thieves just working as a
My
very
bad.
well-oiled machine
Fuck,
here.
you're so
Everybody
perceptive.
Covering each other's roams, covering each other's flows.
Yep, so far so good. And when you get ahead with this kind of composition,
That reminds me, I got
so much of an ability
killed by an Azir.
It is going to be very
Like,
hard
it pushed me in,
the Ahri is
and I was clearly not fucking in it. And I determined that Azir ult's just straight bugged. And it has been, and they're not fixing it. That's just how it works now.
I feel like you have to do that to really
Or maybe not now, but how it's worked. But it's been bugged.
You jump backward, dodging skill shots. You use the W to draw all
Oh,
to draw
okay.
pressure,
I asked
and it creates
AI,
so much space
and it
for
has an
opponents
answer.
because you can't just ignore the
It sounds
Neferi
right.
kills
We'll
you,
see.
and if you spend everything on the
It
Neferi,
says
just dodging it all, then
on
you
February
lose the fight
23rd,
anyway.
2022,
So it's one of those
between
champions where
T1
you
and
really have to
DK,
have
Faker
confidence
was
that
having
you're gonna be
audio
able to
issues
go
where
in
he could
and
only
just
hear
straight
through
up
one
win.
ear.
One of the most annoying champions
He
to do
requested a
exactly
pause
what River
multiple
did
times
after
during
just
champs like an
jumping
early
over the
game,
wall. It's like, what are you gonna do?
and the referee
Commit fully
said
onto him.
no.
Instead, it's actually making
And
him out
then
of the bot side.
eventually
FBI throws
he
the chain
paused the game
disruption,
himself,
cleanse and flash, gets
and he
the save.
accidentally flashed while
Good
typing
little bit of
pause.
pressure there from DSG.
And then they
He's able
chrono
to
broke the
cleanse out
game
with
to
Pantheon's
before the
back, but
accidental
then with Huhi
flash.
flashing forward, he knows if the follow-up CC does hit him, he is cooked, so it costs him his flash as well. This is going to be
Hit a
DSG
chrono
doing
break
push,
for a
though, and
flash?
Scary Jerry can farm a plate or something. Quid is moving down here though, and the
Why would
rest
they
of the
not
team is
pause
moving up
for
towards mid-side, so Ayla
audio
might actually
issues?
just
What?
catch Scary Jerry.
I don't know. That ref probably fucking had to find a new job after that one. Imagine saying no to Faker.
And Quid
Like, imagine.
find another kill in the bot lane.
Yeah, they just didn't expect
Wow, he's dead.
Quid would already be down there. I think the thought process from XU and Huhi was, okay, now we pushed FBI back, so Quid will be roaming down and we'll cut him off in the river. We'll cut him.
Wait, someone's saying the ref actually got fired? No meme.
Quid was already past them. And so Scary Jerry is just
Holy
walking up
fuck.
thinking it's only Nautilus.
I mean, like, if that
Source?
context is just 100% correct, then
definitely costly.
yeah, the ref fucked up hard.
2.4K gold lead. We're 9.5 minutes into the game. This one is getting away from DSG very, very quickly. And even in the isolated top lane matchup, it's looking better for
Makes no
Sniper.
sense for an
He's
audio
actually
issue
going
to
towards
not
the
be
Burst, which
fixed.
is a cheaper item, so he's going to have that one item
Earlier
power
power
spike
spike.
even faster. And it's just kind of looking like 100 Thieves wins all across the board.
Yeah, and this is what you wanted to see from a team like 100 Thieves, is this resurgence. They had a couple of rough weeks. They did not do as well in the group as we were expecting. But up against DSG, I mean, if we had just said how close do you think this series would be, I'd say I'm predicting a 2-0 for 100
I don't see
Thieves.
anything in here about the
This
ref
is
getting fired.
Very one-sided for game number 1 here, but I'm happy to see that
They would
are
just
playing
know that
together,
the ref
playing
hasn't appeared
around the
again.
bottom side of the map exceptionally well. And like you had highlighted at the beginning, River and
Someone
Quid
watches.
kind of being the engine. It's River just being there first, and then Quid being the firepower to back up the plays.
Yeah, absolutely. I
The
mean,
ref
it
was
is
my
going to
brother.
be
Now he
very
is
difficult to come
homeless.
back, but DSG definitely not
Peppy
having
hands.
success. We'll see if they can find some opportunities here
Pay
to
hands.
make some plays. And when you do have Ziggs, if you win a team fight, sometimes you can knock down some towers pretty quickly thereafter and try to find a way in that way. The top side, though, for 100 Thieves, definitely on their power spikes. Double Eclipse now completed. It is such cheap items that you are going to have those a lot faster, especially when you have that good start here. And Quid, who got 3 early kills, he's
Do ref
almost
firings
at full
typically make it
first
to public
item, plus already
ears?
built up his Merc Treads.
I mean, I don't think refs typically get fired very often or tell Faker, nah, you don't need to hear out both ears. It's all good, man. Just play, pussy.
On the Riven, it's a signature pick for him.
That's
It was
crazy.
a signature pick for his brother as well.
Yeah.
You know, when Viper was in the league, their whole family, it feels
They all
like, is
compete to see
challenger.
who's
It's
the
kinda
best.
ridiculous.
I know Crimson, throw his name in there as well. They always compete to see who's the best Riven. Sniper does believe it's him, as you know.
I'm sure they all believe
I think
it's him.
I bet you if you asked any of them, yeah. But either way, it hasn't been the focal point so far.
Moon called Expedition 33 Evanescence White Girl shit. No, he didn't.
Look at the Riven TP.
That's
He's talking about the
for
music.
sure.
Very far forward. The rest of the team's not quite there, but Quid is looking over the wall. Ooh.
I mean, Evanescence is good. Like, I don't even see how that's an insult.
Shove is now re-engaged here in onto Castle. Now he's all alone, and Sniper jumps in on a scary
I
jam.
think it was
Sniper!
there.
Assassination. 100 Thieves is top laner.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, nicely done there. Who he got poked.
Yeah,
out,
this
right
series
at the
is
tree.
done.
And then even with that difficult TP location from Sniper, they couldn't actually combo up. Abadoga missed the seismic shove.
Yeah.
It wasn't quick enough.
Yeah, these
Off-
games
I think
are
I was
strong.
literally
Stunned
there
and that
when he was
allowed
shitting on
Sniper to
Expedition.
have free.
Like,
Castle tries to go in, he's kinda sectioned out.
his description was that he
Finds the
didn't
angle,
want to play because 2 people were asking him to play and he
Scary
wasn't
Jerry
interested.
picking him off again.
So he was just trying to shit on it
Dragon,
for fun.
100 Thieves winning out
I kinda
even
get
more.
that.
Now they have the feats accomplished, so they got the upgrade.
Not with this
boost, and we
specific
can see it
game, but
one
like,
more time.
I think everyone's had those things where it feels like
Seismic shove, and that's
you're not the
huge
into
for
it
the play
initially, and
that
then
happens
everyone's
Yeah,
sucking its
absolutely.
dick, and you're
they
just
go
like,
in, they get
nah,
the
fuck
charm,
this
they get a
thing.
combo down on the who he's looking
Yeah.
like he's already
The
in
more it
the
gets
spot.
pushed on you, the
Who doesn't
more you
come
push
to
back.
that TP. There is the stun,
Yep.
but it's just too little, too
I
late.
mean, I
Too
remember
short
my-
walk out of it there.
I actually heard nothing about Expedition until that one day I saw you streaming it, and I saw you fighting those like vagina head monsters, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Scary Jerry gets caught by Sniper, as does Abadoga. The Zigs go down again.
It'd be a weird first impression, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
And you can tell
not
with
very
the,
interested
you know,
in it off
Broken Wings
that.
third cast plus the flash forward, not a lot of reaction time there. So Sniper
And then you looked more into it,
understands the
and you're like, wait,
champion
this
very
looks
well,
cool.
and showing what you can do on the Riven. 2,500 gold.
And
Not
everyone's
like-
praising it.
Like, what are those monsters called? Like, if you saw it, you know what I'm talking about.
Everything going their way. They even got the grubs as well. So that's already.
I know what you're talking about, but
very
I
early.
don't
We've seen a couple
remember
of
The guys
the
who like
name.
fucking shield their teammates all the time.
Not in this game number 1.
Yeah.
Nope, about as fast as you can get it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Grabbing all those objectives instantly. They did not need the first hour, but they got the first 3 objectives of the game.
I don't remember if you saw the names of all the monsters.
At the first objective, so check. And they have
I know you
those
did on, like,
looking
bosses or
really good.
Did you draft any
unique
players
mobs.
for your fantasy?
I actually
team
drafted
this
all
weekend?
of them.
I don't remember seeing their names like in combat.
Well, you know what? Maybe we can
Yeah,
get
it
a
would. Like when they
tracker
use their
as-
abilities on you, it would say like the middle of your screen, like
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like uses a
Okay.
quick
At least
attack or
Quid
whatever.
So far. A lot of it comes
Sure,
down to kill
sure.
participation. Or not 100%, but 4 there.
Oh.
Is in a 1v1 versus Sniper. Not enough damage.
Just
but
flash.
Now Starfall comes through. Instead, Sniper's now fading upwards towards Ayla.
Oh,
Flash forward
wait.
From XU. Ayla is right there, but Sniper's in
Ayla?
trouble. Sniper will go down.
Ayla?
Abadaga with the kill, but Huhi will be sacrificed.
I feel like he
as
could
a
help Sniper there.
1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, that's awkward.
At the end of the day, but it is going to be the Pantheon ult, the flash as well from XU to be able to chase down Sniper and kill him. River's going to be able to push them back. On the top side, though, they are trading for the damage that Castle is getting down on this tower. They're going to push up mid with the Ahri, and you can see the FBI is down to the bot side as well. When Sniper spawns, he has no teleport, so Castle will have some alone time up there, but they're looking for a potential redive, and they're going to teleport to support.
Yeah, XU is going to stick around here because they want to save their turret. If they can get that first turret top side, that gets Castle
He is
a little
coming
bit more back in the
in.
game. Because Sniper got that earlier kill.
Wait, how's the new Doom
Buys
game?
time. Castle won't
No
actually stick
spoilers,
around for
but
the full turret,
just
though.
is it good?
So, I would assume that this means that this reset will get him a completed item.
I think it's worse than the other 2, but still a good time.
Flash from Abadaga gets the flick that time. Ayla under the turret has the ultimate. Now FBI's looking for the kill. Will take
Oh
2 turret
my
shots and get
God,
out
that's
there.
fucking awkward.
Successful dive.
They're going to be pretty happy about the trade, even though Ayla goes down. It was the flash off Abadaga.
No, my impression of it was that
lose some of that farm.
it's
FBI
like
gets the kill, doesn't have to spend
you have to be
any
way
time.
less
He is
strategic
really
about the
happy
game.
this position. 4 kills on your
Like the
AD,
combat and the other
kills on your
Dooms.
mid laner. They've got
I didn't
something
really
in
even play the
combat,
first one. I was kind of
way
replaying
ahead
it
of the pace of the
now,
game.
and like playing it now.
When you
But,
say
like-
first one, like when I hear Doom, all I think
There's a
about is like
trilogy.
the fucking old ass like pixel game. Like wasn't it one of the first? fucking
There's
games
there's a Doom called literally Doom. That's just the name. But if you want to refer to it, you'd say Doom 2016. I guess.
made? What do you call the one that's like
or somehow
From
steal
30
away
years
one of those
ago.
dragons to really buy them some time.
I don't know. Like, it's on Steam as Doom 64.
After TPing bot side, so they sent him top. They have now Castle bot side.
And then there's literally a game called Doom 3. That one was released in 2012. I looked it up.
Yeah, like you said, they're trying to stall out the game and not give as many angles.
Yeah, like the gameplay in those feels way more strategic, where like specific monsters kind of need specific, not 100%, but they kind of need specific combos of guns to kill them efficiently.
Because if you have the just playing exclusively towards Abadaga, then
Like you can't just sit there and use one gun, but like in the latest one, Dark Ages, it kind of felt like you can just kill anything with any gun. Like, it didn't really matter. And then your shield hard carries combat, and it also like every single monster that isn't like a little trash mob that dies to the shield instantly has a parry mechanic, which is kind of weird. Like it stops feeling unique when every single monster has one. Like it's still fun, but I think overall it's not as fun. Is all.
River! Do the Nefiri thing where you get caught and don't die. There we go. He almost actually died as Nefiri. Wait, there's just no smites? Uh-oh.
Varus gets it. GG. Again, GG.
When I asked the DSG people about like how the other members of the team were, they said Castle's like the younger brother of the team, and I said, like, do you have an example? And he said he'll do that thing where like he's bored and he'll just like reach over and start shaking your chair, and I was like, I instantly knew what kind of person he was, you know. That's the little brother behavior right there. That shit's funny.
And now we're going to see the Tokyo Drift here. FBI drives it from mid lane all the way down to the bot lane, but he jumps out on the wrong side here as he was bouncing to the back.
But he's supposed to be the veteran. Oh god.
No, he's pretty young.
Not the scariest, yeah.
Dude, he's not getting the flower on his way out.
Oh no, is that gonna be?
Oh my god.
I would have hit that.
Yeah, I would have hit that from the back.
Actually, no. He's got a fat fucking bounty on him. Maybe not.
Lich Bone Ari?
But Disguise now
I haven't seen that shit in a while.
See if 100 Thieves can actually get in there. And yet again, River jumps over the wall. No flash this time, but Hound's Pursuit still available. Hasn't used it yet. XU's not enough damage.
Yeah, the Doom game is still fun, but yeah,
I think
it felt a
I'm gonna
little
give
too
myself
easy.
about a 0% chance of playing it.
If you didn't, I mean, if you were gonna play one, you should play the other ones.
No,
Yeah. If you have no interest, then yeah.
I have no interest.
I mean, look how much
They are,
there. It's just ridiculous how much he's
I would say they're kind of bad
You know, you're flash stunning him, you're
spends of money because they're not long games.
shove at him. You're just spending everything on this Nefiri, who doesn't really
Like it's a single player game that doesn't last that long. So like, it's like if you're gonna buy it, like you may as well buy it on sale.
On the Nefiri, but we are looking back to this previous fight. Again, it was River that was the target. They just didn't quite have the damage to burst him down. Pantheon comes in, there's the stun, into the flick, into the
And then it's Teleworth.
But the W
Ooh,
there.
oh, the Embussy ult didn't connect.
As well as the public execution from Castle, and when you don't kill him initially there's not much going on. You can see Quid was 1v1ing Scary Jerry very easily on the top side, forces the flash. We're back.
They have crazy sales on them. Yep, just wait for those. GG.
He's able to just eat so much
Doesn't
CC,
seem like
uses the W to immune the
like I don't mind some
here,
single player games.
and just tanks basically
Like
everything
especially in 33 was
to
sick.
eventually kill him, but the fight is so lost.
That's for sure the type of game I'd want to play. Like
Hitting you during it, and this game
I care a lot more about like the vibes and the story than other stuff.
You could like Persona if you like Expedition.
Maybe.
Persona 5 Royal, legit goated.
I've heard a lot of people like those games. Never played them.
This was the concern coming in, is that when Disguised play the game, they like the fight. They will group at almost every objective. They will contest you for everything. And 100 Thieves, in a way, does the same thing, but just do it a little cleaner.
Yeah, I mean, I would say a lot cleaner. 100 Thieves, you know, they are kind of.
I think I would like God of War.
Fights, you know, even the very best team
I was gonna try one of those games next. I think for single players.
Have their mistakes, will throw something away.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Good choice.
They are very good. good as far as the.
I remember I started playing Elden Ring,
try to play more around the map.
but I only played it for like one day, and then my dog fucking chewed on my controller, and then I didn't have a controller, so I stopped playing it. But now I have one, so. Yeah, she like chewed up the fucking thumbstick, so it was like stabbing me when I used it, and it was not very chill.
Right now. They're grouping up and trying to just kind of force control certain areas of the map, and they're not even going to stop 100 Thieves from starting the
You're definitely missing out on not playing some of the big bangers.
Yeah, I'd probably like them. I don't know. I feel like I'm more interested in something like God of War before like Elden Ring, though, because Elden Ring's not like. I feel like it's not very like story heavy, unless like you have to kind of go out of your way to find the story elements. It's more like gameplay, boss fight type shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would not put story at the forefront. It exists, but it's it's like through text.
I could take this 1v4. This works for me. And now the team says we're just
Nefiri can just be back there going in. Okay. Nah, this champion is so shameless. This champion is so shameless.
Yep.
And now they're pushing in onto turrets.
It's a BG.
Available for them to make it 2. Sniper's gonna get another tier 2 turret bot side. This is a stop.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're gonna get the tier 2 top at the same time.
We
are well over a 10,000 gold lead here. It's about to be over 11,000 if they do actually finish this off, and it is 22 minutes into the game. That is
There's no
absolutely
tiebreakers anywhere, right?
Definitely
For anything.
Some fun. 7,
Some point.
0, and 6. He's already got a 16 stack Mage Eyes here. And he is just dancing on him, man. It's like,
What a scary building.
It's tough out there for GSG.
Shout out to Sniper. I mean, you look at the
Is that
participation.
a fucking item?
For River, 13 for Quid. Everybody doing their part.
I actually have no idea.
I'm here, guys. Still 4-1 and 1. Yeah, top lane life.
2 fiendish and a blasting one.
But he's
for
gonna
what?
Dodge out on the public execution here. He goes
Ziggs.
back there saying, all right, you know what? We just got to send it. They already know they're in a horrible, horrible spot.
Sad.
So Abadaga looks, can't find it. Quid's just gonna come right
I know
back
the
wall,
new voice
nails it
staff
with the charm.
Crypto Bloom thing is too
So
fiendish.
aggressive in their face 'cause he knows
I don't know about
if
blasting
they ever
one.
try to actually turn around and fight me, the rest of my team arrives, they all die, right? So DSG doesn't really have any recourse there. Golden Glue's like, oh my god, what is he doing to him?
Quid, he ate his Wheaties for breakfast. Yeah. He's got his vitamins in this morning.
Can't wait for Night Rain to expose that company. People stop glazing from soft slop. Jesus Christ.
What?
Look for picks. Like that is your only realistic way to come back.
Like,
sounds like rage bait.
He just walks away. They didn't actually pull the trigger.
Yeah.
And he's got Spear Rush.
I don't think Night Rain's gonna be amazing though.
It's a hard one to lock down.
He really is, and it just gets harder as you get later in the game.
But it is a good
It's
rage
so
bait.
obvious when you're
What
not
is Night
answering
Rain?
Waves. It's like, okay, you're not answering waves bot. You're not
Coming out in,
answering
like,
waves mid. Where could you be?
less than 2 weeks.
Play it really, really safe.
It's just like
Because at this point,
co-op
one of the
Elden
things
Ring
that as long as we push
type
out our waves
gameplay.
and we walk in together, it's basically unlosable, right? You just have to make sure
I
that
think it's gonna be
you're
far less of like I think it's instanced gameplay versus like the world of Dark Souls how it usually is.
that would be Soul. That's on.
But I'm not 100%.
River is just going to solo this up. I don't think there's even going to be a contest for DSG. They are just going to have to see.
Maybe the little gameplay I saw was not representative. Like there was some playtest thing happened like 2 months ago. I saw someone like getting skills.
They got a minute. They're basing.
I mean the playtest looked like butthole. I mean also the people couldn't even connect.
Yeah, I don't think they could do it.
But like the gameplay was like fighting a big monster, big health bar with homies.
We'll see if they could beat the series record.
Yeah, yesterday that was a whole 6 minutes ahead of the previous fastest series. And
But that could have been a specific mode as well.
To start it up, there we go. River going in with the ultimate. Scary Jerry has to flash away.
Oh my god, Scary Jerry just got obliterated.
Unstoppable in these team fights. Ayla CC's Abadaga. River picks up that kill as the rest of DSG.
All right, it's 4-20. Time to FF.
XU try to get back to the safety of the
Ooh.
turret and just
But it's reversed. It looks gross. 20-4.
From DSG's perspective, it was 420.
We're diving
True.
past the inhib turret. And 100 Thieves are just crushing this guys in their own base.
Yeah, I mean, they're just having fun at this point. They didn't
Ari
have a
is
menu
so
wave.
fucking fast.
Just go
Lich
back and
Bane
grab the
plus
Baron
25
after
sack
it. Keep the
Magi.
good times rolling. It's
Oh,
20.
man.
And the Cloud Soul, maybe?
You know what? Go for a 15-minute game.
Cloud
This
Soul
could
as well.
really
Oh,
work
you know,
out well
the
for my
fantasy.
fantasy
You're
points.
right, actually. I wasn't thinking about it that
Yeah.
way. This is where you do just farm up those.
You
points.
voted DSG? What the fuck?
Slow it down. Hey, Jad has been trying to coerce
really
players.
Yep,
has been.
gambling addiction has ruined your life.
Every
GG's.
time. It's crazy.
Nah.
Gotta
If Jad's
Nah.
not
on
match
that
fix,
guy.
why can't I? You know?
Damn,
seniority,
Quid
I'm not
is
on that one.
9 levels
Either
on
way,
who
though,
he.
this is a stomp in game number 1. 100 Thieves are making quick work of this guys, and now with the
Wow.
Baron, I am expecting a
What the
swift
fuck?
victory for the remainder of this one. If
We
100
could
Thieves
just
can't
wait
close
for
this one
Elder,
out.
you know? And think of all the fantasy points, Kankus.
Yo, you're really still on
You're
this
leaving
one.
so many on the table.
Well, see, I'm a true fan, Azale. Fantasy points aside.
Did we ever get the exact time on the
that includes a team
Fly
that
win
has
over
a
C9?
13,000 gold
The
lead,
record one?
closing out the game
There's-
in
he
clean
said he thought it was
fashion. They
before
got a
Baron.
nice flash right there. Ayla was looking
Yeah, I thought
for
it'd be
it.
like 24 minutes.
Yeah, where Sniper thought he was going
Did anyone find it? That sounds too fast to me.
Ayla couldn't actually lock him down, so Sniper ends up using the ultimate for not too
Pretty
much.
tough.
They do have some okay ways
To win a game
there,
that
but of
fast,
course,
yeah.
They are definitely very easily within diving territory. 14K advantage.
Ooh.
We'll see if they want to try to force it.
2487.
As did
Probably
Sniper,
not
so,
that.
The
Yeah.
tools are a little
Weird
bit
number.
more
Are we sure that's
risky now
right?
to try to go for it, but they are still feeling incredibly confident. I mean, River's just going to hop in and start harassing them in the base.
Yeah, I'm going to say I don't think it really matters if they don't have as many ultimate cooldowns. That gold lead is enough on
You
its
sure
own.
that's
They break
correct?
the middle turret. That inhibitor's now exposed. Abadage does land the flick that time onto River, but now Scary Jerry again.
It doesn't
just getting
sound
blocked
quite
by
so right.
Quid. Already takes down who he's Scary Jerry to follow. Quid locked down under the turret, but gets out of there. A double
This
kill
is
to
such a
Quid.
fucking gross
Another
game. What the
double
hell?
to FBI, and 100 Thieves make quick work of this guys in game number 1, but they do for your favor, Azale. Want to pad the fantasy stats a little bit more. I imagine they're going to dive.
Ari
They have
does,
to go
yeah,
for
dude,
it.
damn.
Abadage is not long for this
Why don't
one.
most
Find
Aris
out
just
all
try
right
getting
players.
4
Okay,
items with a
there is
fully
the
stacked
dredge
Magi
line. Oh, no, he's in the
up
stage
3 levels on
again.
everyone else?
Change the corruption,
It seems to be
they
working
go.
really well for Quid
There
here.
we go. 100 Thieves take game 1.
But not too shabby.
Sure, why not?
27 to 5, 18,000 gold lead at 27 minutes. Let's be honest, this
I
one
can fuck
was
with that.
over after the first dragon fight. They smashed him in the fights, and Quid got so ridiculously fed. He was styling on him on this one.
Huh, interesting.
Thieves looking crispy clean in their first game, and now only one
What?
game
So
away
I
from playoffs.
told Mark that you said you responded 4 days ago, and he sent me a response from you
And I think they're showing that they do not
1
want
minute
to be
before that.
here in this
Thoughts?
elimination match. Hoping to make quick work of their opponents here. Lock in the playoff spot. And send DSG
What do you mean
Thoughts?
1 minute before
Make
that?
sure that you don't miss any LTA action when you get your
He said
victories delivered
you
on Uber
responded
Eats for
1
less
minute
gold. Scan the QR
before
code on screen. Click the
I
link in
told
chat
him that you
or
responded
visit
4 days ago,
esports.com.
instead of
Access
actually
the
4 days
Champions
ago.
Shop featuring
You talked
exclusively
about it.
and 50% off of
I said I looked at it 4 days ago.
You said you responded 4 days ago. What is this gaslight?
To something else.
To something?
Nah.
To what else? To what else? No way. You are not nagging me here, bro. You're gaslighting so
Yes.
hard.
Was over.
Marksy asked me, I have a quick question, looking for some feedback. Are you interested in adding the LTA Twitch extension to your channel? If not, is there a particular reason? Or mostly just not one to figure out? I said, I think I have it active. It wasn't working last week for whatever reason, though. That's my response from 4 days ago.
You know, if they lost,
Okay.
And then you
but now
mentioned
they're
it,
here fighting
and then
for
I
their
responded
lives,
with my
and they're
email
lulling you
when
to
you were
find
talking about it.
sense of security
That
before
was the
they
4 minutes
murder
ago.
you.
Yeah,
Or whatever you
it's
said.
Like, you know, dragon fights
Okay.
happening and everything. Wait a minute, get the camera
right.
on
That's
me.
beautiful.
That is beautiful. It actually is beautiful.
That was like the
'Cause this
first
is
time
like,
I've checked
oh,
that
we're looking
fucking
into the dragon
thing
fight.
anyway.
And then 5 seconds later. This is exactly what's happening.
I have the extension. I don't know why it's not working.
From River.
It's beautiful.
Let's get into some of the highlights because it
Is it still not working,
started
chat?
close technically until this fight. Right away, River getting the smite steal, but then also 100 Thieves always playing these from winning positions.
I don't know if there's anything I can do about it.
When there's no cooldowns left to
I don't
track
know
him
if it's
and
not on my end.
charges of his Ariel to just kind of chase down whoever he wants. And after this, even though this is so early in the game, it felt like there was just no way back for DSG.
Yeah, it's like, thanks for the Drake. River survives on the back half of that. I'm shocked that he actually got this Nefiri because he's done so well with it, right, across the split. But yeah, then every successive fight, even when it did seem like, okay, they might have a window back in, they being DSG, they don't.
In terms of River tanking as much as possible with the untargetability.
LEC extension, no.
100%. The W that he also had just to be able to like cancel out the ulti from Castle. In every Drake fight, it felt like even though DSG was trying to approach, couldn't really look into it. But I must ask a question to all of you guys. I must ask a question.
What's the question?
What's the greater gap? Is it a mid gap or a jungle gap?
Okay, I'm going to argue here, Raz, that it is going to be a mid gap.
Yeah.
Why are they not doing interviews between games?
They do.
Then who are they interviewing right now?
Yeah, they do interviews. Why, what's up?
I don't like how you can choose your skin.
You don't want to choose your skin?
Why is there no LeBlanc like the one in Arcane where she's just like a fucking shadow? That shit was fire.
What about the LeBlanc from the Demon's Hand?
What? The
Did
Demon's
you
Sand?
not play that? Is it gone? It's gone, isn't it?
What the fuck is Demon's Sand?
It was the in-client Riot game. The Balatro-like. It was pretty cool, man. It was bare bones, but it was pretty cool.
Oh, dude. Balatro is that game for me that's like Expedition 33 for Moon. It's like everyone fucking talked about it to the point where like I don't want to play it.
Huh. But it's goated.
Yeah, I'd probably like it. It's the best part too. Like I don't want to play it now because it's been talked about too much. Like I don't even think it's bad. I'm pretty sure it's good and I would enjoy it, but I just don't want to play it.
A bit of an edgelord, I fear.
No, I think part of it is like I'm not a huge fan of card games and like poker style card games, like that use an actual deck of cards. I think that's a bit of a turnoff for me.
This is it does, but like it.
And it's like pixel
you're
graphics.
modifying the deck.
Yeah, those two things are definitely like turnoffs to me, but I would still probably like it.
I wouldn't describe the game as pixel graphics either.
I mean, you'd just be wrong then. I don't know what to tell you.
Pixel graphics Balatro. Like it's blurry or some shit.
Yeah, like low resolution, like a lot of pixels. That's how I would describe it. Huh? What do you mean I didn't answer the race check? Like, what are you guys talking about with... I'm looking at a screenshot of the game right now. It's pixely as fuck. It's literally pixel graphics. That's what you call it. That is literally what you call it. Look, like, huh? Look at how the zero is written. Oh, what are these boxes doing here? Oh. Pixel font. Whoa. That's weird.
Maybe this is just trying to be a silly little hater.
I'm not.
He's just being a goofball.
Was Demon Sand graphics like that?
No. Well. Yeah, no, not really.
Just remember, the Shura family name is on the line here. If you lose on Ribbon,
Bro, Viper's Ribbon isn't even that good.
I mean, you know,
My Ribbon's better, you know?
it's about as basic you can get, though. Just cards.
Okay, just don't put that in the video. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Sniper, and today I'm gonna be 1v1ing the one and only Quidster. Go Ribbon.
What do you mean, Ribbon? How can it fair for you?
The Quidster.
For me. I don't want to break your confidence with your Ribbon.
Just lock it in, lock it in. What is this?
Oh my god!
What is this?
Oh my gosh!
I'm not playing.
This is really cursed.
Yo, I'm just gonna look at you while I'm like walking to lane.
Nah, dude.
It's too slow-mo.
Your desultory opinions matter very
1v1 me in slow-mo, Sneaky.
There's no way they did another one of these. This shit's so ugly.
But, like, there's no way people are getting surprised by it if they've already seen it.
minions have spawned. Never.
Oh my god, there you go. 2 times speed, that's fine. Oh! Get on! Dude, there you go. It instantly fixed this entire 1v1.
What happened?
They went from like 0.25 to double speed.
Double speed. Fixed.
No, like, they're not showing it right now. What? Alright. It was literally 2 times speed gameplay.
Lol, he just ignited my clone. Dumbass.
So bad.
So bad.
Merchants here, no less.
Whoa! Smoked!
What? How the fuck did he get
that? Ew!
Gross.
I think it was their echo because they had like mics in their shirts and they were next to each other.
Who the fuck is Mike and why is he in their shirt?
Who the fuck is Mike, bro? Come on. Come on, dude. Did he complain about 144 hertz? Yes.
Like
monitor
you can tell
too small. Monitor refresh rate too low.
Okay, if you were on a monitor that was 144 hertz, 1080p, but it said it was 240 and 1440 or whatever, like, would you think you'd be able to tell?
Yeah. 240. Believe so. I don't think it's that huge of a difference, but like in comparison from 60 to 140. Hurts. Like that one's definitely a bigger jump. But I think you'd still be able to notice. I mean, I don't know. Like it's hard to sustain that high ass frame rate.
I'm fucking dead. Good job, Sneaky. Way to fucking go. So bored.
I'm actually fucking bored, man. Sure. There's a pre-ordered set bowl from Chipotle. High protein. White rice, black beans, X2 chicken, red sauce, cheese.
I mean, I get the protein, but how is that high? What about it? I feel like if you're ordering Chipotle, you're probably high as fuck to begin with. It's like the Taco Bell of Mexican food.
Sure. Sure. Based.
No, I think we don't need ARAM nerfs on this mode. I think playing against Teemo is actually pretty fun. There's not even the fucking revealing shit, is there? Oh, I guess the trinket reveals?
You have a trinket, but I don't know if it reveals. Does it reveal?
What?
Someone chat says it reveals. He killed gin traps with it, he says.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that to gin traps?
Oh.
Fuck, it didn't reveal Teemo himself. Like, I shot it in a bush to clear some shrooms, and then Teemo just fucking popped up and started shooting me.
Hot dog.
How diggity dog.
Hot diggity dog.
Legit recall simulator. Jesus Christ.
Dude, that's the thing. You don't even have to die to buy items. You can just recall.
Dude, my gameplay is walking up, getting fucked by Teemo, and recalling on repeat.
Dude, that sounds hot.
Yeah, it's so fun. Haha, so fun.
Damn, that's silly.
Several hundred of them. History forgets.
They're going Ashe support. This shit is dog ass. I think. Actually, no, they nerfed it, and then they have been buffing Ashe.
Dead
Maybe
Ashe.
she's okay support now. They did make Ashe support pretty horrible.
Dude, I have like a hard time telling what icon is what for LeBlanc's ult now. The changes. so tanky.
One Gamba, my liege.
Fuck that shit, man. He's too tanky.
Gamba. Wait, Caitlin's in a swimsuit? Oh my goodness. Subscribers will see you in 3 minutes. Everyone else, go fuck yourselves.
Damn, I'm having so much fun. I'm really having a good time.
Are you getting T-mode?
I'm just getting everything. Try
What's
going
your
for
game time?
assassination and I just get fucking shot dead. 39, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Huh? I meant like your brawl game.
Oh, 10 minutes. Should be
It's
over
like
pretty soon
over.
though. Yeah, we're getting fucking farmed. We can't kill this Lux.
Oh! That's gonna be sums.
Stop spoiling, dude.
What? No sums.
Ash, Caitlyn. Wait,
Start
there's
Annie.
a Trundle support, by the way. Or jungle. You didn't mention that.
Didn't even see it.
Alright, 4 more deaths.
Hey, there's a Trundle's jungle.
It's fine. Nothing happens early game anyway, guys. Relax.
Damn,
brawl
wait,
games are supposed to
Easter's
be
pretty
fast.
goated.
Oh, I have cancer. Teemo Shroom, 800 damage. So fun.
What's going on here, dude? Oh! Wait, is he at 2?
Threw a Banshees, by the way.
He does. Is he gonna run at him? Oh, he run at him. Oh wait, River smited too. Oh shit. Oh shit. What do you do?
Wait,
he
what
took
happened?
Q?
XU just cheesed the shit out of him?
Wait, really? He took Q?
Who?
Oh! Wait.
What
Okay.
are you watching?
I see the angle. The Zen.
You're
I was figuring
confused
you
why
would
Zen
take...
would take Q?
I mean, I assumed he would want to poke and be able to secure with the W, but no, the Q is better.
Huh? My sound's not working. Let me see if I can troubleshoot this.
Summoner is down with no heal.
Got it. Solved.
This is the pain
Nice.
of this kind of thing. And because River decided to
You see what happened?
clear and did this kind of flipped in
Yeah.
River just walked up to Raptors and tried fucking contesting.
literally zero to be afraid of. Yeah. So you just play
And got shitted on.
you harass them
Just
'cause you know
didn't
exactly where their
get the
jungle
big
is,
Raptor.
topside, and you know he's useless. So no
Nor does he have any
action
AoE clear, so he didn't get shit.
makes the bot lane
Dude, what the fuck is this mid shit?
now for 100 Thieves.
Fantastic start for
Hello?
Disguise. And this is what we really wanted to see because they were struggling so far.
Is he gonna flash E on the shield
Oh!
break? Yep. Yep, he is.
That sucks for Abadaga.
Yeah, I mean,
Bye
Dude,
bye.
it's literally the Annie effect. No matter what. Like, you could be playing perfectly and you'll still look like a noob.
back on its head. Yes, your bot lane's very behind, but mid lane getting that kill. Sniper also heavily chunking out Castle here. Means 100 Thieves have found windows to get
Can
back.
anyone actually play Annie right now? Like, are these dudes just fucking hype train homies?
Obviously, the bot lane is in a really tough
They just play it because someone told them it's OP, but they can't actually play it? Oh shit. Wait, no smite.
Okay.
Doesn't have the confidence to commit, and he doesn't know that he has no smite, so he's not willing to flip it.
Sure. When you don't have that information, flash for it from Sniper.
Oh,
Aggressive
fuck?
Abadaga, and there's that pillar.
No
Surely he's
way.
not
Is he
dead here,
dead
right?
here?
Oh, he
Oh
is.
my god.
With the kill,
Oh my god.
Right, that's a disaster. The first death sucks.
God
but you
damn.
keep that. The second
Yeah.
teleport, you're going to lose all of these minions as you were trying to roam to protect. and they just collapse on him and punish him.
Just wait till he gets his Maligma.
Top lane prio. Castle was stuck under his tower on top side, so Sniper just moves down.
Is that where he pops off?
Who has no flash.
Yeah, for sure.
How many stacks does Quid have on the Victor right now? Because participating in 2 kills this
93.
early, that's going to be a very fast upgrade.
Yes, sir.
On ability, yeah.
That's tough.
Oh boy, River's gonna look for even more now on the top side. Castle
Killer after flash.
has to flash,
He's
but
dead.
still gets
Looking
knocked
pretty
out.
dead.
Nothing to be done.
Level 3 Trundle. What year is
Really
this?
well played there. That's all you have to do when you're going for these early ganks. As
18
XU's
CS.
probably so tilted. He's just like, dude, what? I fucked this guy's jungle, and he's just farming my dog shit laners.
There's nowhere to go. You don't need to use your pillar on the initial approach if they just let you walk up to them like that. So.
Rod detected, lane detected.
But there's no real shot of actually escaping from that position. So, yeah, he has no farm. He's on 18 CS, but he is up gold and he has 2 KP. So, River's chilling.
It's just such crazy, like, first 5 minutes of this game. It starts off with Ayla having to take an early back, River trying to contest and failing an invade jungle, and then XU invading, pushing him out. Doesn't matter. 100 Thieves still find themselves with a lead. And I think the disguise, really all that they have going for them right now is his bot lane slide.
Tunneler to tunneler, who wins?
I'm watching. Let's see it. Let's see it. It looks like Xin wins.
Really? He wins, but he's flashing away?
Yes.
Damn, he won. You're right.
No, there was not 4 members of the enemy team.
No, you're right. Yeah, he won that.
They had no influence.
Strange that he's dead, but yeah, he won
Strange
it.
that Trundle actually died, but he got rezzed by Renata.
Oh, so I mean, at least Sinjar got the gold for because you said he killed him.
I don't know if Meteos knows what Renata does.
I know what Renata does. Do you? Because you said he died, but he didn't die.
Uh-huh. Did his health go to 0? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god! Guys?
Fuck am I watching, dude?
What the hell?
It's tier 2 Valorant, dude. It is.
I mean, I don't think
does
they
Toast have a
need
fucking
to
tier 2
throw.
Valorant team? Someone investigate.
Is he dead? No.
He must.
Never
Oh,
mind.
whiffed.
What?
Laser misses. I don't think it would have been
Oh.
enough. He still has 200 health, so it should have been.
Wait, what upgrade does Quid
They
have?
put that pressure on.
Is it something other than E?
Through here, Abadaga trying to burn down the wave, but Dibbers,
I wasn't staring at the E. Did it not hit twice?
I don't know.
He 100% has an upgrade.
Now the swap is going to be matched here from 100 Thieves, though it is quite delayed.
Let's see.
It didn't look like he
Oh.
was hit twice.
Okay, he's definitely got Q then. There's no way you take W first. I am just assuming though, he could be crazy like that.
I mean, E first or W first is nice for the slow. It gives you a lot of utility.
Yeah, that is what it does.
I mean, it lets you just E someone and then just plop your ult on their face, and they're just dead.
No, not just dead.
Damn, is Victor rushing a Visage? Ooh, look, if he had W upgrade, that Annie's dead.
I don't think it ticked him.
Well, I mean, the ult doesn't slow. It's only basic abilities that slow.
Mmm.
So you E them, they get slowed, and then you ult them. GG's.
Yep. River
Damn.
hit 6, so he has
You must play a lot of Victor. To be
I've
this
watched
smart.
Arcane a few times.
Oh, Arcane enjoyer.
Yeah, it's my favorite show. Because it's a popular opinion, and I know I won't get flamed if I say that. Smile.
Is that why you think I said that?
My real favorite shows are Gooner 2D waifu shows, but I know I'll be
What the
flamed if
fuck
I...
even is that? Name one. Name one.
It's just a lot harder to play out the
Chat.
100 Thieves now have stabilized kind of in this bot lane 2v2 to the point where
Name one that I've watched even, actually.
You knew about that one yesterday. Like, I can't believe my sister's...
Heard the fucking name.
My little sister can't be this cute. Yeah, that one.
if you ever get.
I've not heard of that one.
How the fuck do people make an anime like that? Like, it's one thing to have that idea, but then it's like you're getting like a storyboard and like artists and voice actors to work on this shit. Like, I don't understand how it all comes together. Someone along the process is probably just like, wait, what the fuck?
Because I hear that we have some insider information onto the Rosemary that we saw on the stage earlier.
No, I think they're gooning the whole way, buddy. No one's sitting there saying, wait, what are we doing?
Wait, he actually bought the Rosemary. You go just... the Rosemary.
Oh!
Wait, let me get some of that. Let me get a little... Hey, let me get a hit of that Rosemary.
They're sniffing Rosemary on stage? Holy fuck.
What the f...
They're
The
getting
fact that
high
they
as
showed that
hell.
while they're just completely fucking the mid gank is actually hilarious.
I was distracted. I didn't even see what they did mid.
They Tibbers fucking Victor, and then Xin Zhao missed his W on the stun target, and then they start backing off, then an Ash arrow hits him, and then Xin Zhao goes in, does no damage.
Okay, I did see the Ash arrow part. I saw it hit, and he just fucking mercs or some shit, because it lasted no duration.
Yep. And both of these teams love to fight. Neither one of them willing to back down.
Scary Jerry should become a streamer. He's got a good personality. He's just a really nice
Meteos
guy.
would watch him.
Sneaky would fuck him.
Huh?
Sneaky's got a big fucking crush on him.
The fuck? I said he had a good first interview. And that's it. That's all I've ever said.
More stable early game than we saw for Disguise last time around. So if you are a Disguised fan, there is still
His interview is so fucking hot.
with the pick tools they have, all it takes is a big mistake, one person out of position.
Holy shit. What's wrong with this dude?
It's a really, really hot, good interview.
Okay, buddy.
Exactly, and versus teams that are. This is when they beat them, currently. So yes, they did beat some teams that were traditionally considered.
Been watching for 3 hours. Only just noticed he has a face cam on. Nice. Nice job, dude.
But traditionally, they have been really good against teams below them in the standings and struggled against teams that are higher than them in the standings. I believe this is largely because they are a very good hands team. They are really good at how they actually play out fights and team fights.
Can't believe my little sister's this fucking cute.
Level, they will just fight you nonstop, and eventually they're going to outplay you.
Can't believe Scary Jerry's first interview was this cute.
Because they're just going to keep trading, and they're just going to be better at it than you are. And that is really the difficulty with 100 Thieves.
Like this flash.
Oh my god.
Dodged by Huhi, but now he's got to jump away, misses the Ash arrow. And FBI trying to lock him down, a lot of damage. Huhi's in
Why is there a trundle behind?
but the arrow is FBI now turned out to
Oh my god.
Damn.
pull off another play.
You don't pick Caitlyn Ash to have a good lane. It's a scaling bot lane. You got 280 carries.
Oh, really? Oh, fucking really, huh?
Kill now on this double range bot lane. Mid lane is just trading ultimates to push waves over and over and over. And Abadag is having to micro the Tibbers just to try to not give over that additional gold, trying to let it regen back up here. To not just give over another 50 gold to his opponent.
I watched some YouTube short about a dude who asked a fucking biology expert about the 100 men versus one gorilla thing, and he said it wouldn't even be close. He said that people would just completely obliviate the gorilla. He said he thinks even 10 humans would win against a gorilla.
How do they win?
Just fucking
just dogpiling.
Anything. There's just so many of them.
Kicking his ass.
Looking for another play though, as XU he send everybody up onto Quid, flash away.
Wait, why did Quid upgrade his catalyst? Is he stupid? Okay, there's 4 members of DSG behind the turret here. Oh wait, Sniper's getting fucked.
No, he's alive.
Nope, he's dead.
Oh, and he's dead.
River, you don't have to go in 1v5. Dude, this is literally the 100 Thieves problem. There's they can't not fight. They're like, huh, these guys are 5-man behind my turret. They just got to pick on somebody. I think I'm going in here. It's actually so fucking crazy to watch. If I was playing against 100 Thieves, I would actually just take the most dog shit fights all the time. You go for a 5-man pick, kind of like this. You know you will not get punished. Yo, we could push mid and push bot. They're leaving 2 lanes open. No. No, how about a TP in and die? How's that sound? How about TP in 2 deaths? Best I can give you.
But they have so much CC for him, even with the
You wouldn't get it, buddy.
he's not able to stay alive. River comes in on this flank. He was trying to actually bail
Did you happen to that sign ult? He like bounced off the fucking wall.
Oh, is he using the scripts?
No, it's like a bad bounce.
No, I didn't see it.
He bounced off the wall to his right here, like. Here we go, the one up there, and then went into the fucking top of the turret.
The one up there. Ah, yes.
I don't know how to fucking describe it.
No, you got it perfect. I completely visualize it.
The one near
oh
tribe,
shit!
man. I don't
Bucio's got a girl. Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Oh.
The fucking Riz Lord.
Scouting out the competition here.
True. All right. Now you said you can ask for more.
Buzio phoning it in.
Arrow after Ash Arrow, who he's always fishing for them, always looking for them. As now
He's got his true objective. Is he just... Oh my god, he's just dead.
The FBI going to be able to grab another kill there. They're going to take down the mid lane tier 1. But DSG are moving in. We'll see if they can actually try to punish here.
It's crazy that DSG has like a 7% win rate, and it's just getting lower each game. I feel like it would be hard to maintain a 7% win rate.
If you're in Silicu, yeah.
You can see Castle is moving down, has ultimate available, but Quid is here too. I think DSG are just going to try to force, but there's not really an angle. So you're kind of just losing out mid. You roamed over from top to try to answer the play. You can't
The shortest day of LCS
you're losing all these
ever.
Waves. You're going to lose even more tower damage. No one's even heading down to answer.
Yep.
So eventually, Sniper will be able to knock this down on this.
Two best of threes, complete shit stumps, 20-minute games.
Extended play here. 100 Thieves has basically got 1,000 worth of gold. I saw on the total gold count there, just with Sniper in the side lane.
Is it 1,000 worth of gold or 1,000 gold? Are they? Is it one gold piece? You know, or is it like you just have like a?
Oh my god, look at him,
bar of gold that is
Mr.
I
Stickbug.
think it's coins because you always see the little coins.
That's what I would think too.
So you need like a purse. You need something to carry it in. It's a whole process.
Yeah.
Azale. Yeah.
If you get rich enough, do you have to get like a backpack? You know.
I think you get a bank actually, and then they give you a credit card, and then you use that to
Shopkeeper doesn't accept credit cards.
show that you have funds somewhere else.
I don't believe you.
Teams from this region beating LEC?
You know what? I'm not.
Yeah, LEC's fucking dog shit.
Can't carry around the gold. You don't deserve that.
Oh, miss cannon.
Always has
Do
been.
you think that's allowed? Maybe lease your house.
I feel like loan is kind of like getting boosted. You know, you're loaning out some LP.
The thing is EU's just gotten luckier against the other regions.
You actually, there were runes that let you go negative in the past. I guess that's kind of it. Is Abadaga? Oh no.
All right.
We've seen that happening all game.
What?
Finally,
All right.
was able to pull it off there. Yet again. First blood to
I can't.
400 Thieves now. Still the same story.
I literally
Mid lane
can't.
Gap is Quid now 2-0-2, still on the scaling Victor.
It's kind of just like, how do you even control the map?
And just fucking die, who cares?
Legit, just I'm gonna go full glass cannon Annie with 0 targets I can assassinate, and I'm gonna walk into victory, and I think I'll just die here.
And you can see the 100 Thieves now just moving up everywhere. After the previous play around mid, they take down the bot lane tier 1. Now Quid obviously gets a kill on top side, so they're pushing in mid. They're going to be able to take the top lane tier 1. And River's just hanging around here.
Oh my god, that would have been awkward. If that pillar hit a bit different.
They're going to see if there's anything happening here on Sniper, but Sniper's just going to be able to back it up.
Doing something at least.
Back that ass up.
Get a turret here. So a play again. This guys will never back down from trying to do something on the Rift, and you got to feel for the situation they're in right now. Yet to pick up, series win. Only one win so far this split. One win last split. They've really struggled to come online here, and it's not for lack of trying. You talk to the players, you talk to the team. They are motivated. They are trying to improve, but they just haven't been able to translate that to the Rift itself. And 100 Thieves is a mountain of an opponent to try and tackle here. They are kind of the boogeyman of the.
DSG making you homeless?
Yeah, it is a very
Dude.
DSG, R7 forward.
Why can't they just win, man? I bet the whole house.
Seriously, dude, I would have won like 20 houses if they could just have gotten this win, but instead, they fucked me. Ooh, where's the Ayla W?
That's a 2-to-1 trade for 100 Thieves as they look for more. Castle has to flash.
River should never trust his support again.
Double marksman. They have space to play with, but they're not walking up to hit. Instead, it's just Castle taking all the damage from the
FBI is in that ass.
Castle goes into zombie form, but Scary Jerry, and who he's still just not confident to walk up. As Quid almost falls, 100 Thieves crush another fight.
Yeah, they crushed the fight. I mean, Cyan in zombie form has hands.
I don't think that clip of them sniffing Rosemary was from the game. I think that was probably pre-game. But they showed
That was
it
pre-game.
Yep.
Yep.
No, it was actually probably during the mid-game. Do you think if a team was like, their whole brand was just smoking weed, they'd be allowed to take bong hits on stage?
Sure.
Like, what if somebody just got caught because they, like, face-checked a bush while they were just fucking taking a dab hit?
And then they got to show that. It'd be funny as fuck.
Okay, what if DSG gets you?
But like, they weren't total dog shit. The team would have to be not total trash.
Yeah, like it would be like the best team in the league. But they could just only play while being super high.
Yeah.
20 minutes on the clock. Otacon has Spot, which has triggered a special Uber Eats offer that you can check out in chat or the Twitch extension. Make sure to check that one out, as Otacon could be the next magnet.
Just like Meteos.
Again, both these teams, they love
Yeah.
everything on
Just like
but
Meteos.
despite Disguise kind of staying in it earlier
420x Weed God.
Well, the arrow hits. I don't think it's going to mean much. Should be able to watch.
Crazy arrow.
It's interesting because, you know, when I talk about them and being able to build their advantages through team fights, this is what I'm talking about. They have by far the highest percentage of their kills.
Yeah, like,
team fights. And we're defining a team fight.
Once you hear the
where at least 3 members on each side
blood song noise, it's just the only thing you fucking hear anymore. It's actually really cringe. They should change it.
I don't even know what it sounds like.
They're gonna group. They're gonna fight you.
It's literally every Ash W.
And DSG is just tried to match them.
Just this weird splat.
You don't beat Steph Curry in a 3-point competition, you know? Hard to do it.
I don't know why it's an audio noise in the game.
You know, attempting a lot on the Rift.
It'd be like if Lichbane had some loud fucking noise attached.
Is it when you auto or when you trigger it?
On ability use. And then your next auto will fucking amp the damage on the target.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but like, does the noise play when you do the auto?
No.
Find himself caught out here in the sideline. He still has a turret to fall back on, though. And okay, XU drops the Herald and will actually jump into it instead. They saw Sniper get too far away, and they will crack another structure.
Got a bounty. That's a W.
I'm trying to listen for it, and he's just not Wing.
Yeah, unfortunately, Scary Jerry having to flash away here as River runs in.
Big arrow coming in. Ooh, no cleanse. I think he's dead.
He's locked down.
Oh my god, he just chased Ayla down with a
Double
fucking Herald.
trap. Holy shit.
Well, 100 Thieves maybe got a little overconfident here. Getting picked in multiple locations.
Yeah, playing a little bit fast and loose there. Ayla was not with his AD carry, so FBI gets tagged by the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. They followed up with a trap. Nicely done. They CC him. They lock him down. And they are going to try to move down here and grab another.
Put Ash on the screen and start
also has a
Wing.
really good angle here. Tibbers is ready, and he has flash.
Let's
so
get those splats rolling.
So if they do contest, and he can find someone.
I didn't hear anything.
Is an opportunity, but they know he's there, and he is caught.
All alone.
Huge flank gets Quid down to 75%. Whoa!
How was he there? Hey, they got dragged.
Yo, move the Chaos Storm.
Solo flanking.
Let's move the Chaos Storm. It's AFK.
You're an Ash support, by the way. You gonna win that?
Who's looking for the finishing blows on him? XU now all alone in a 1v3. Quid continues the chase. Disguise, they got the dragon, but Quid
Yeah, I don't hear any blood song, bro. I think you're making shit up.
Just has no damage to be able to finish off Quid.
You have to hear the noise and recognize what it is.
On a ward, they all collapse on him, and once he gets caught out, it is so hard from this position for him to really do.
How did Quid
anything.
survive
Gets a
that
bit of chip
flank?
damage down, but that is about that. You can see on the other side, it looked like River was about to go down.
I don't know. That was a crazy anti-flank. No sweeper, no pink.
Comes through the hostile takeover, the shielding as well from Ayla, plus the bailout. River just takes so long to die, and he's AoEing them down with the Titanic Hydra as well. And then Sniper on the other side is just killing off Scary Jerry. He can put no threat whatsoever onto Sniper here, and they are back onto Otacon. They're going to take it as well.
You're not hearing it there?
100 Thieves will
Nope.
not back down.
You hear it?
Anytime the fight
It's
presents
so
itself,
loud.
They will take it.
Here, I'm gonna play it for chat.
Hey, let me get a bite, guys. Okay.
Listen to Ash W. Ready?
Yeah, I think you can see some of the spark leaving the members of Disguise as they realize the position they're in. They are now looking for
Hear
a
that shit?
miracle at 24.
It's so fucking annoying, that noise.
Quid is able to flash.
It's literally every single ability from a Bloodsong user, which is a lot of supports.
Two members, but Castle does not have the team behind him anymore. He
I
got
don't hear
caught away
shit, dude.
from the rest of the members. As FBI will pull back in. Ayla still in some trouble, stunned up. Castle has to flash back, does not land.
How
the
would you
second
describe the
knockup.
sound?
But Sniper on the flank hasn't done a lot other than catch the wave here. So 100 Thieves are fighting a 4v5 essentially. As Sniper now jumps away.
DSG never left the tower.
I can't even do it properly.
I mean, you don't have to make the sound. How would you describe the sound? Like, what does it sound like?
Thought he had a good flank angle, ends up not really being able
It's
to
the
make anything
description. I
happen
don't know.
with it. And at the end of the day,
Some weird shit, bro. It's
Ah.
it's legit a horrible sound that doesn't need to be there.
If you like playing League of Legends.
Series
Some weird shit. Yeah, I can hear it now.
The LTA playoffs to win that championship.
Yeah, now I can imagine it.
Because you only get into the lower bracket here. The upper bracket is already decided. The teams that got top 2 in the group.
No,
are
dude,
guaranteed
like,
upper bracket.
it's been in the game forever, like, since Bloodsongs existed, and I never even knew it had a sound until I heard it once, and I'm like, what the f... Like, I specifically listened in, and I was like, wait, what is that noise? And then I just started hearing it fucking everywhere, dude.
Finds himself in a 1v2. Castle
And I'm like, are you serious? Like, that thing is just on every single fucking ability cast?
Oh, yeah, I'm hearing it right now. Do you hear it right now?
No, the Ash is dead.
What if there was no sound and you were just hallucinating it?
And it's all done.
I wish.
The Nexus, as they're also looking at the Baron.
Yeah, Rivers is spamming the Braum remote, pinging the Baron.
The sound is on the wiki. Link it.
They might have been able to end there, but 10 seconds on Jerry. I think
Blood
the safer
Song
play is
wiki.
the Baron instead. The team will back up for it.
Yeah, death timers are pretty short for sure, so they're just not gonna mess around with it. They will go.
The
back
thing
to
is
Baron,
it like takes over the audio of anything
Dragon
else.
will be spawning,
Like,
and DSG.
Ash W audio like doesn't even fucking play anymore because that noise just takes it over.
Is it the attack gained or the attack ready one?
And,
I don't know.
Things
What
only
are you talking about?
going to go from bad to worse as you look across.
I don't know. I'm
the
on the
board
fucking
and you
wiki.
see, you know, all of these item leads in every single role.
And all he can do is disguise at this position. Again, backs against the wall. Season looking like it's about to end here. Just do something, Fearless, man. Show us something. Show us signs of life.
I don't think their
Show us
back
that
is
you
against
got
the wall.
what it takes to
I
at
think
least
they're on their
answer
back,
100 Thieves
legs
somewhere on
straight
the
up in
rim.
the
They've been
air,
looking for plays
spread.
with the Ash arrow. I want to see the full combo. Give me the flash timbers.
Oh.
Give me the
Wait, it's
side
almost...
ult, and
We
there's
missed the
everybody
420.
committing. Because really, at that, like, there's nothing else that they
That's
can
all
look
you can
for.
do. Yeah, absolutely. Against the Baron buff, you know, you don't really have any wave clear mage. Like, you have any. You're not going to be able to clear out these waves. So you have to just choose a side, fully commit, hope you get a pick, hope that buys you some time to delay the Baron. It is your only real opportunity here. And 100 Thieves, they just have to spread. As long as you're not all getting hit by like a 5-man Timbers or something, there's just no way you're losing these fights.
They do have the Caitlyn traps placed. River's able to actually get around them. Now walks in to try and buy some more space. Chunked out slightly, but should be able to heal.
Yeah, I'm not really hearing it even when I'm listening for it.
As the
See,
wave clear
Schizo.
is there. These guys were able to kind of push back. Sniper now getting that Baron buff back onto the mid wave as Cashel will try and catch it. So 100 Thieves, they're playing the 4-1 currently. Chaos Storm goes down. Abaddon taking a lot of damage into the pillar, so he can't even jump away from Victor. Ultimate, one more tick. Barely walks out of there. The heal.
He's just
from
thumbsing
Moon,
up
keeping
while
it
getting
off as 100
butt
Thieves now look
fucked.
to chase forward. FBI dancing around.
Bro's ready for
XU
vacation.
healing up in the fountain with the rest of the team. It's Huhi and Castle under the Nexus turrets. Rest of Disguise now grouped up. This is the series-defining moment right here. Disguise
Sneaky
under
walked
lockdown
out and it's
for
showing his
Hero.
Gunnar wall. Oh
100
shit.
Thieves now trying to absorb the engage. Quick goes into the stasis. Ayla buying
Yep.
spice for the team. A triple knockup, a double kill to Sniper as 100 Thieves will crush another fight. This one.
It's
under the
true.
Nexus.
Once
Some
again,
things are
Meteos
stolen,
was telling the
some
truth,
things are
like
earned.
always.
100 Thieves just crushed Disguise and are going to playoffs.
26.
Damn, 100 Thieves actually make it to
29 minutes
playoffs.
in, they're gonna close
Kind of
this one
shocking.
out. What a series from Quid. I believe it was 12-0-10 in the first game, 9-0-10 in the second game. Quid deathless in
That was
the
not the
series,
most dominant
absolutely
series.
crushed
Yo, I heard your
Yesterday
junior wall
was.
was showing on stream.
Even though they
What?
stepped up, they didn't get that
Oh no!
bracket berth into
Oh my
Yeah, you're
god!
getting banned for that one.
Clearly showed, all right, we messed up, but we belong in playoffs. We deserve our spot there. And they have
What the hell? My burrito is so tiny.
We'll be starting in the lower bracket and have the
It's like a mini
opportunity to
burrito.
go on that miracle run.
What?
5 straight series wins is what it would take them to win the title, but they did make it to finals last split.
How am I supposed to eat?
Nearly the underdogs. Now we're joining Emily on stage for an interview.
Thank
What
you
the
very much.
fuck?
I'm joined by victorious top laner Sniper. Sniper, you've talked a lot about how fun River is to play with. When you're up in top lane and you hear that this invade goes wrong, what goes through your mind?
I mean, I'm just playing my 1v1. I'm not even thinking about the map. I'm just like full tunneled on my 1v1, so I don't even know what's going on.
So how does like does
Word.
this information come to you through comms?
All
I
right.
guess I've been always curious.
I
about
gotta
this
head out,
because
Sneaky.
obviously you
GG's.
hear, about how
GG, man. See you at the C9 podcast.
then gets a solo kill.
Yeah,
and
I'm not
that
doing one
goes
this week,
across.
but yeah, for sure.
Oh. Oh, cool.
All right, peace. All right, stream. Fast day. I gotta run. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next weekend for games. Might be back sometime before then, or I'll be live on my other channel for some WoW shit. Probably between now and then. Thanks for watching. Appreciate everyone who subbed, followed, chatted, whatnot.